9 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. 9 can be as bad as 9. It's the loneliest number since the number 9. Oh. I know it looks like I'm smiling, but that's just because I have a natural smile on my face. I swear I'm crying. Hello, everybody. I didn't see you there. How embarrassing. I can't believe you caught me sobbing like this. Please ignore this embarrassing moment. Hello, welcome to the QuvarTV show. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. I hope you're having a fantastic, wonderful week. I hope that you're doing well. How is it going? How's your day treating you? How's the week treating you? Tell me one thing that made you smile today or this week. I can tell you one thing that didn't make me smile. I got dinner today after work. I went over to the good old Mickey D's because I wanted something fast and tasty. And I got a 10-piece McNugget. And I opened it up, and every time I open up a McNugget, personally, I count, because I got to make sure, because you might get that lucky day where you get an extra nugget, and that is a day unlike any other. I'm pretty sure there was one day I got 2 extra nuggets, and I nearly died from pleasure and joy and ecstasy. Today, I counted my nuggets. I pulled them from the box. 1, 2, pairs, stacking them. 3, 4, pairs, stacking them. Wait, 5, 6, hold on, 7, 8. That's not right. What if 9? 9. 9, 9, 9! I screamed into the air in horror, as it was true. 9 nuggets in my 10-piece McNugget. There is balance in the universe, apparently. And they knew that I got 11 nuggets once. They knew I got 12 nuggets once. And they said, we need to knock this guy down a peg. Knock him down a nug even, perhaps. And they took one from me. And I wondered to myself, is this divine retribution? Because I ordered McDonald's and pulled into the curbside pickup section for them to bring me the food when it was minus 20 degrees Celsius out? Maybe. Maybe that's my fault. Maybe I pulled in and thought about it for a second after I pulled in and said, wow, it's actually pretty cold. I feel bad for the person who has to bring this out, but it's too late. I'm already here and they're already walking out. Maybe I should have thought more about humanity when I got in my car, freezing myself after work and trying to rush to get food and get home for all of you. Maybe I should have considered the consequences of my actions. But I didn't, not until it was too late. And perhaps they saw that it was a curbside pickup and they said, you know what? 9 nuggets for this fucker. 9 nuggets for this absolute maroon. And as such, I suffered. I suffered in a way nobody has ever suffered before, and nobody will suffer again, hopefully. That is my dream for the future. That is the world that I live in. This is my gay earth. A gay earth where nobody needs to get 9 nuggets with a 10-piece McNugget. But that's a future we can't build in one day. It's not a future that I can build by myself, but together perhaps we can work towards that future. So that is my day. Something that made me smile today, on the other hand, is something that might make other people frown. Since I'm asking people to give me information on what made them smile, to build themselves up, build up their lives. I told somebody, see you next year today, and that fills me with joy. That fills me with joy. I don't care if it's cliche. I don't care if everybody says it. I don't care if it's stupid. That's mine, and you cannot take that away from me. So I did that today, and that was nice. And now I'm here, and work is over, and we're going to play some Mass Effect. And that's going to be exciting. I scheduled Mass Effect twice this week because I had a really good time actually getting back to it, and I kind of want to do a little bit more, and also I didn't want to think about another stream I could do on Thursday, so I just was like, fuck it, Mass Effect all week, aside from rat shaking. All that being said, hello. Thank you, Pongun, for stopping in just a hair early for stream, which was probably instigated by the fact that I sent out my stream go live announcements before I hit go live. But thank you for stopping in. Thank you for getting that love at first sight, for being so strong, so brave, so pong, and so big. I appreciate the efforts. Thank you very much for being here so quickly. Thank you for contributing to the Cowboy Karaoke Challenge. We are well on our way to that completing someday soon. I appreciate that. You are so big and so pong. Indeed, absolutely. And thank you for eating up some ads. I hope that they were tasty and I hope that they served you well. And once again, thank you. I'm just going to be spending all stream now thanking you. Thank you, Pongwin, once again. Thank you for the 25 stream watch streak. I know you were devastated when you accidentally lost the streak by virtue of having a full-time job and also forgetting that I was streaming or something. Regardless, you are building it back up wonderfully, and I appreciate your efforts. Thank you for being here so consistently, for stopping by so often. I appreciate it sincerely and dearly. Congratulations, and enjoy your extra bees. Hello, Sneckles. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Sadly outside the house. I'm quite busy, sadly, but I'm here lurking, and PC's on with the boy, and your story made me smile. I'm glad I give you a smile. That's wonderful. I hope that whatever you're doing is not too busy in the sense that you are able to get through it without too much drain and strain on yourself, too much stress. Let me just pop a quick, everybody check out Saint Snakeitch if you would like to get a taste of many wonderful things, but in particular, you may notice we have a raffle ongoing for the holidays for a Steam code for Neo 2 The Complete Edition. If you want to see some of what Neo 2 has in store, you can check out Snake as he plays it occasionally during the weeks, as well as on his YouTube channel. He has a bunch of VODs from him playing through the entire game, so if you want to check out a peek at what Neo 2 is like, you can feel free to check that out. He will show it off beautifully and wonderfully. Thank you as well for contributing to the Cowboy Karaoke Challenge. You always give me many smiles, and that is something that I'm always grateful for. Thanksgiving was last month. Now you need to be holidayful for. Festive for? You gotta share that Christmassy. Thank you. You're very sweet, and I'm glad I can provide any number of smiles for you. Not gonna cry. No crying. You're too busy. You got work to do. You're out of the house. We don't cry outside of our houses. Definitely not once and multiple times. I wouldn't cry anywhere. And definitely not anywhere. Gobble gobble that Christmassy. Tasty. Tastes like gingerbread. Maybe a little bit of peppermint. Ooh, good. All the holidays, every single one. That's cash money right there. You know it. Every single holiday. We can celebrate holidays whenever we like and forever how long. Wow, I know how to speak. For however long we like, I should say. Like spooky season, I've said on multiple occasions, is more of a state of mind that can last through the entire year if we wish. And it will, because I will continue to play a couple spooky games here through December and early January at the very least, as I continue to work through a couple things I want to get around to. Crying Outside the House is for strong people, that's right. And we are very, very strong. We are buff. We are absolutely yoked. Excellent, if you will. That all being said, I'm rambling and babbling a little bit. We got some stuff we gotta do today. We are going to be getting back into Mass Effect 1. Last time, I was able to get through the basically prologue of the game by earning my Spectre status and gaining ownership of the Normandy. But we are not going to be departing on the Normandy quite yet because there's still a few side quests we need to complete on the Citadel. So we're going to immediately leave the Normandy, get back to the Citadel, scrape through all of that before we blast off into space properly. Which maybe today, may not be, I'm not entirely sure. I figured a nice short stream would be a good time to get some side quests done today before we get onto the big main Mass Effect stream on Saturday. It's indeed true. We are the rulers of our holidays. We make the rules. We make the holidays even from time to time. I have to tell you, Egg Salad Day was a huge hit. The people loved it. And it wasn't about eating egg salad. It was about worshiping it as a construct of society. And we built so many sculptures out of that. They were strong. They were lumpy. They were a little bit melty from time to time. But they put out what we needed them to for people to be able to see exactly what we meant. And if you don't know what we meant, then you're not egg salad enough. It's Mass Effect time. It is time for the Ass Effect, indeed. Truly before and after. 100% every day. That's not even... like, legit, though, I haven't eaten egg salad in ages. It's been a long time. I think there was a dinner that we got some egg salad for. Maybe back in... oh, that might have been like June or July. Regardless, look. It's Mass Effect. Oh, fuck. It's not Mass Effect yet. Hold on. Legendary Edition. Open up. Let me know how the volume is on this. I recall we had to turn it up a little bit last time, I believe. So I think it's at negative 25 decibels, and I think that's a good level. But let me know if the music's too loud or if I need to turn it up even more. Tell me how you feel, what you think, what you're feeling. So sorry I missed the first bit of the stream. Had some wild stuff that popped up. That's okay. You missed just a handful of stories and passion. And me asking for what is something that happened today that made you smile, or something this week. We're sharing smile stories. But I hope you're doing well now. I hope that whatever wild thing happened isn't too bad or too rough.
You're always excellent, Quvat Heart Saints 80 for love.
I'm surprised that she said excellent properly. I'm surprised she actually read that the right way. Thank you, Snakey, for joining the Kuva Army, but hard this time with money for 41 months. Absolutely insane. Also, even more insane than that is the fact that the activity feed says 40 months and then 41 months, but that says 41 twice. I don't know what's going on there, but regardless, 41 is huge. It's almost like 14, but if you flip it around and made it a significantly larger number, that alpha 41 months. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting me endlessly, for being a rock in the storm, for being a kind word, a kind voice, a shoulder to cry on when needed. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the money, the cash money. I appreciate that. I had egg and potato salad last week. Hey, you're keeping it alive. You're keeping my lies alive. I mean, our truths. You're keeping our truths alive. It's no signal. It was indeed no signal. You're not wrong. Do you like potato salad as well, Pongwin? Smile story. Someone drew my very pretty lady OC today. Made me happy. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. Is it the Sandrock OC? That one? I'm glad to hear that. I know that's always a delight when people draw the OC. It's like fan art, really. But when it's your personal OC, it's almost more touching because it's not something that you're like, oh, somebody drew fan art of me as a streamer. It's like, no, somebody just liked my OC and wanted to draw art of them, my little lady. Wonderful. I'm very happy to hear that. Which is all mine. I'd never rather be anywhere else. I appreciate that. Thank you for the wiggles and boppers. Hello, Ash Frost. Speaking of boppers, thank you as well. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. Pleasure to see you, as always. What's something that has made you smile today or this week, Ash? We're sharing smile stories on stream, I've decided. I'm asking everybody. And I presume that the volume is probably acceptable at the very least, since there is no cries of like, this is too loud, or I can't hear it. So it's probably okay. There it is, the Alpha 4, it's an Omega 1, right? I think, no, Omega 3, Alpha 4, Gamma 1? Yeah, Gamma 1, that's it. I remember, I'm a genius. Volume seems to be good for now, thank you very much, Snakey. Let's run our little lady out here, and remember how to play games. Grab my team, the squad. How can I not have this squad, I swear. Gamma 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior.
Oh no! No, wait! Woo!
Logged.
Be careful, Sheepy. You can't do that.
Exo Presley.
That's danger. The vibrations. Do you feel it? Good vibrations. Sheepy's getting a little big for her britches, I tell you what.
Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists.
Got it. Thank you for the side quest. I appreciate it.
Were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Hey, I think we're going to Hades Gamma at some point. That's one of the places that we have locked in. Backflip my ass cheeks to a lurk. Hope the Mass Effect is huge. Te amo. Te amo para siempre. Y orgulloso de vos. I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day. Take care, whatever it is that you're getting up to. I hope that goes well for you. Where am I going? What am I doing? No, put your guns away, everybody. Not here. Not in the police central. What are you doing? Jeez. Get your shit together. You can't keep getting away with this. It's been a family time, thankfully. I mean, that's the better than many of the alternatives. I hope you and your family have a wonderful time. Give them my love. Okay, where are we going? Enjoy your lurk, get comfy, cozy, relax. Thank you for giving me your lifeblood. Okay, so Helena Blake is one we can do. This is the Hades Gamma Cluster. Strenuous Systems. Artemis Tau Cluster. A bunch of Citadel ones, actually. Okay. So we have to get to the financial district of the Presidium for Helena Blake. And we'll just kind of... We'll start with that. Because we can get there right from the elevator over this way. Put your guns away! Can't believe they keep doing this.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni War.
Hey, end of the Rachni Wars. You remember that?
Worlds,
You remember that, Rex?
particularly
At all?
Solarian
A little bit?
colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Well, that's nice. They're actually recognizing them. You hear that, Rex? Does that make you smile? No? You're always smiling. You're such a happy boy. Enjoy your lurk, Doku. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope things are serving you well. Take all the cares you can to get comfy, cozy, and relax. Alright, Okay, that guy wants his wife. Put your guns away! I swear, I will get used to the fact that I'm holding space to sprint one of these days. So that guy wants his dead wife. We'll run over here. We should be able to... I'm pretty sure the financial district is on the opposite side. Oh, there's another little exclamation point here as well. Another quest, perhaps? Oh, yeah, because we, Right. I ran past a few quests because I wanted to make sure I got to the Normandy to finish off the stream there. So there were a handful of other quests we could grab and or continue. I don't know if the exclamation point is there is quest progress here or if there is new quest here. I think it's quest progress. But I appreciate you, Minimap. Hey there, Clerk Bosker.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard.
Yeah?
Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Stop stealing corpses.
You can cut the red tape for a grieving husband. I want you to release the body of Nerali Batya.
Commander, nothing would make me happier. I'm afraid, though, that it's not quite that simple.
Why not?
Serviceman Nerali Batya died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Batya no doubt told you.
Yeah, I was there.
Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
So she's been mauled.
I don't care how badly the Geth mangled the body. It's the husband's right to claim her.
We are not holding Nerali Batya's body out of discretion. We are, frankly, holding the body for research. The
I mean, I
tests
knew
we're
that.
Conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks.
But I still wanted to say it.
Respectfully, Serviceman Batya may save more lives in death than she did in life.
Let's investigate a little bit. What's the length of the research?
How long do you think this research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released
Excuse
for a year
me?
or longer.
Okay, how many bodies do you have?
You gotta have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that,
But
Commander,
very few is
we
not
need as
zero.
many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
What are the results of your research? Tell me what
When
you're
will
getting
this
out of
research
this.
result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
This all seems like nonsense to me. Hello, Bobber. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Here for the lurks as well. Enjoy your gamering. Absolutely. Take care. That'll be a wonderful lurk. If you do have a moment to share a smile for the day, you can feel free to. I decided on a whim that we're sharing smile stories. I'm going to ask anybody who comes in something that made you smile either today or this week. Found out the hottest Mass Effect character is in Mass Effect 3, so the game can't be that bad, right? Like I said, I maintain Mass Effect 3 is a good game with an ending that didn't quite live up to the promise of the previous games that sours a lot of people. I'm curious about which one you think is the hottest, though. If it's Mass Effect 3 specifically... Mass Effect 3, but not Mass Effect 1 or 2. It could be... I forget his name. I'm forgetting his name right now. There's one guy who's kind of like a jughead. He's like a big, beefy Marine guy. I think he is possibly Mass Effect 3 exclusive. She debuted in 2, but became hot in 3. Ah, okay. Okay. That would be Jack, probably. I think you're probably referring to Jack. Because Jack is the one that had the most significant change between 2 and 3, I think. Smile all the time, and that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Nodders. I'm a genius! I know my ass effects, what can I say? Jack is a fun character. She's a very fun character, absolutely. Samesh should hear this.
I'll tell Samesh. Next time you cut up a dead soldier, at least tell her husband the truth.
That was just the reaction we were hoping to avoid, Commander. But if you think it will help, tell Mr. Bhatia the truth.
I mean, it's a lot better than just saying, no, you can't have your wife. Why? I don't know. When are you gonna get her? I don't know. Like, at least trying to explain what's going on is gonna have a much better reaction, I would imagine. Don't like her bald self at all, but I look forward to seeing her in 3 if you stream that some month. I will. That is the plan. And like I said, I'm not planning on playing them all one after the other unless I get really excited about it. I'm planning on having like a little bit of a break in between them. So eventually we'll get to it. Though it might not be next year. We'll see. Actually, no. 3 will definitely not be next year. 2's questionable.
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
Tell me about your wife.
Tell me again what you've been told about your wife.
As I said, I have been told nothing. I don't understand why they won't release her body to me.
Where's
Where
Bosker?
can I find this Mr. Bosker?
He was in the expensive bar over there.
It'll be years in the making. 3's happening in 3 years, obviously. It's possible. I could definitely attempt to get them done, like, 1 per year, but it all kind of comes down to how long it takes to play them. I have no idea. I know they're a little bit of a longer game than some. Not quite as long as Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 I was able to beat in a year. So, we'll see. We'll see how it comes out. They're running tests right now.
They're running medical studies on Nerali. That's why they won't release the body.
Tests? They're holding my wife's body for tests? My wife served the Alliance faithfully. She gave her life for humanity. And this is how they repay her.
I'll work on it.
It is unacceptable. I'll let you know what I can do.
Thank you.
I wanted to see what his
Please let me
thoughts
know
were,
what can be
really.
done.
Like, I was just going to yell at the guy to release the body. But I was like, you know what? It is valuable research, potentially. Let me see how he feels about this. Though I didn't really give him that much information. Let me see how he feels about it, and we'll see. Although... It's very possible that if I allow them to keep the body here, the research from that might actually give us some benefit in one of the future games. Like, this is war, and we do need to be stronger. We need to get all the information we can. We need to get all of the gain that we can to strengthen ourselves. Oh, hello, Hinata. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for releasing the bees. Thank you for what they call it. Hydration! Not low-dration. Drink. I drank most of my water bottle today. My water bottle is a heaping helping of 64 ounces of water, and usually at work I get through like a little bit, but I just took some big ol' honking snorfs out of it, and I drank most of my water today already. I'm doing pretty well there. Thank you for the straighten up and wiggle as well. And, of course, as always, we're blasting off to space! Boop. Space? Space? Boop. My face is not space. They sound the same, they rhyme, but it's not the same thing at all. It's to space. Boop. Boop. We're going to boop. Face? Okay, we're going to face. Like, fine, you've done it. You've done it. It's okay. You can go relax now. Go rest. Go rest, sweet one. Thank you, Hinata, for the hashtag 420boopit. Bobbert says, one recent thing that made me smile, he was watching Christmas with the Cranks for the first time ever, having not known how many recognizable faces are in it, and being like, oh, that's him, or wow, that's him. I think I've seen Christmas with the Cranks. I don't remember well. Let me just do a quick Google. Christmas with the Cranks. I don't know for sure. I feel like I've seen it, but I don't remember it super well. But I know there are a lot of people in there. It is chock full of folk. Well, I'm glad you had a good time with that. Hinata, by the way, I hope that you're having a wonderful day. We're sharing smile stories today, if you have anything to share that made you smile either today or this week. And thank you, Bob, for contributing to the Cowboy Karaoke Challenge. And thank you, Hinata, for the 3-stream watch streak. You're very, very sweet. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to stop by, even for just a moment, to say hello, to vibe with us for a while. For 3 streams in a row. Thank you very much. Enjoy your extra bees. I appreciate it. Where is... There it is. Alright. Like, it is kind of a curious thing. But Sheepy Shepherd does care about people. And she also loves telling people what to do. So I'm releasing the body.
You know who and what I
Oh,
am.
shit!
If I want Nerali Batya, I can get her.
Commander, I don't think threats are necessary. Even if the body were here on the Citadel, would you really risk going in shooting to get it?
Damn! Damn! Like, this is, like, her, not it. Her is a really powerful line. I want to just be like, yes, I would. But I kind of want to just, like, needle in on him. Like, you motherfucker. This is the body of a human being.
The Marine's name was Nerali Batya. If you want to cut her up, you call her by name.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing.
You're damn right you won't.
Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Yeah. Yeah, go on, get. Huh. Huh. Robert says, you've heard of Sheepy Shepherd, but what about Chibi Sheepy Shepherd? Sheepy Shepherd? Sheepy Shepherd? She's just a little guy. She's just a little guy. Hello, Quasar. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day. Hope that your week is serving you well some way, somehow. If you have any smile stories to share with us, I've been asking everybody to share something about either today or this week that made them smile. Thank you for contributing to the Cowboy Karaoke. We are over 75% complete now. Well over 3/4 of the way there. That will be coming before we know it.
So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even see each other.
It's big.
I get the feeling they're not used to seeing Krogan walking around up here.
You're big. Thank you, Hinata, for contributing to the Cowboy Karaoke as well. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, you better turn around and run away. I'm on a mission.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I took care of it.
Your wife is coming home, Mr. Batya.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Absolutely. By the way, Quasar, we met you in the first stream of Mass Effect because there's the gambling den where they play Quasar, and I was like, it's Quasar! High stakes and low stakes Quasar. Both of them. Every flavor of Quasar you could possibly think of, all two, I guess. Enjoy your lurk, Bobber. Take care. Get comfy, cozy, relax. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for sharing your smiles with us. I might have to check out Christmas with the Cranks sometime soon myself, maybe. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Huh. The CSEC report mentioned that Helena was last seen near the Emporium in the financial district of the Presidium. Ah, okay, the financial district is actually probably the place where all the stores are. Alright, so that's not here. I don't think any of these are up in the... Yeah, all of this is going to be in the lower wards and the like. Okay. We'll just have to go back down there then. Wasn't a favorite, but it is a recommend. That's totally fair. I've definitely had my fair share of watching films that aren't necessarily amazing, but hey, it's still a good time regardless. We have fun here. Doesn't have to be a 10 out of 10 to be worthwhile. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. I should probably walk around unless... Oh no, there's Helena Blake right there. Okay, I was right. I was right the first time.
Spectre?
What's up, Helena?
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
Good for you.
I've got plenty to do already.
Of course you do. But this would be easy work for you, and I pay extremely well. I'm acquainted
I do like
with a
getting
pair
paid.
Of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote
keep
worlds,
jumping.
and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What are
What kind of
defenses?
defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed.
Yeah, I can
Their
take care of that.
partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
It's the same. Okay. I could charge you.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation.
You're not wrong.
I have excellent legal
Why do you keep jumping
representation.
so much?
Arresting me
This is the
would be
first
a
person that
waste
kind of
of your
had that
time.
happen. This seems like an obvious setup.
I eliminate them and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you.
Because I'll be useful?
You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity.
I am
have no
pretty
interest in
cool.
red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die.
Fair
Our
enough.
needs are aligned.
Is red sand drug, though? Because if red sand is drug, I might have some interest. What is your interest in this?
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship.
Okay.
Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
So she is shady, but she is not shitty. There is a distinct difference, there can be, between shady and shitty. What are their known crimes?
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves.
Alright, got
They're
it.
loathsome, hurting innocent people.
Fair
They
enough.
must be ended.
Not a problem.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates.
Got it.
Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
We're gonna kill some people.
They built a lake on a space station. I can't even imagine the resources needed to maintain it.
We're gonna kill them all. Hello, Savage. How you doing? Thank you for releasing the bees. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. If you have the time and the moment, and you want to share any smile stories with us, I've been asking everybody who comes in if they have something that made them smile either today or this week they want to share. I did see, it took me a while, I'm slow, but I happened to see the bread you made on Snake's Discord server, and it looked fucking delicious. Looked tasty as heck. You did a wonderful job with that. It looked amazing. Just caught a glimpse of that earlier today. I was like, oh, that looks good. I want some. I want some in my mouth. In and around my mouth, honestly. No, you know what? I like the phrase in and around my mouth,
In
but
a
the truth of the
further
matter... Oh,
development in
sorry,
the
wait, hold
Eden
on. They're
Prime
talking.
investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives.
That was because of
While
us.
the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
In and around my mouth is very funny to say, but the reality of it is I probably wouldn't want to spread things on my face because it gets messy then, and I want to clean myself. I'm a clean boy, I swear.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy,
There's a
though.
signal source
Can't
down
believe
here.
How many people you get coming in from the wards?
Yeah,
Oh, signal source?
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace the new signal.
Thanks, Tali. I couldn't do this without you. And if I could, I wouldn't want to.
I could get used to living like this.
First time I was here, I dropped a bundle in the casino.
What do you say we head down to Cora's den after shift?
Sounds good.
Alright, so there's one signal we found. And I think this was the signal we found in Quasar. Through a terminal in the financial district of the Presidium. So we have to go back upstairs soon. But first we have... Conrad might find us again. Rita is the waitress at Flux. We want to go talk to Jenna at Cora's den. We have to deliver information to Ms. Wong. And we have to talk to the general in Cora's den. A lot of Cora's den. Okay.
Some of the others are going for Novio's.
Let me save again. Had to update the damn app to get the chat to load up. Damn. Sorry to hear that. That's a struggle for sure. Hopefully it all functions fine now. Functions wonderfully for you.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply.
Understandable.
Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
We did our best. Were you able to hear anything that I was saying, Savage, when I welcomed you? Or did that all fade away in the face of updates? I've been here and missed the laughs, and I was here at 40 seconds. Oh, that is... I love at first sight laughs. Calling that laughs is really funny to me. I like that a lot. Gives me some laughs. You were so ready, so close. I heard it. Cool, cool, cool. Well, thank you for being here so early, even if the laughs was taken from you in moments. I appreciate it, regardless. Hello, Cora's den. I need to talk to a general and a Jenna-roll. Her name's Jenna, get it? Hey there, Jenna, what's up?
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
Make time now.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
Don't be stupid. I'm trying to help you.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself.
There's literally a gigantic shootout in
I'm
here
not a stripper.
today.
I get paid to stand
I
around
did it.
and look
It was me.
Tough girl.
I'm busy. The other waitresses can help you.
Damn. I mean, I guess we may as well sit down and have a wonderful little relaxing time. You know, just sitting back and relaxing. Because we've been running around doing a lot of work for a while. And maybe we could just kind of, you know, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. I got things to do. Hello, patron.
I got business here, but not with you.
Not now.
Understood. Harkin.
Go away. Let me drink in peace.
Harkin's the guy that was supposed to help us with something, wasn't he? He's the drunk CSEC guy. Hey there, Chelik. Excuse me?
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Jenna?
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
Alright, Chelik. Why don't you chill, Lick?
I guess we better go find out.
Alright, we're going to C-Sec to talk about Jenna. Before we do that, though, General Septimus, I need to have a conversation with you.
Commander. What do you want?
Do you have any problems?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
And you better forget her, or I'm gonna make you forget everything.
How did your kind ever defeat us? I may be drunk, Krogan, but you're ugly.
Hey now,
Tomorrow
he's
I'll be
beautiful.
sober. Unless you have a cure for this ache in my gut. Go away.
You're pathetic.
Some general. What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her.
So their skin is kind of leathery.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but
or at least their backside
don't
is.
waste your time.
Get a grip.
Never let the enemy see your weakness. You know that, General.
Enemies? The one place I always felt at peace was with her. But now, so you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
Yeah.
It's better than sitting on your asshole.
Get up and do.
Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
Finally.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower. Or
yeah, wash off that boner.
Say, you're a bright kid. Would you
not
be
like
interested
just
in
cleaning it, but
credits?
Okay, that depends.
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Yeah, I've been meaning to help him.
Why would he think such a thing?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
You do it.
Why can't you tell him yourself?
Well, the last time he saw me, I was disparaging his ancestors and
right, you're an asshole.
Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Alright, fine.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zeltan. He's an Elcor diplomat.
I know exactly who he is. I've been looking to help him since I met him.
Well,
I love the Elcor.
Here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Generally. Alright, we took care of that business. Everybody's dancing, having a good time. Door over here is locked because Fist is fucking dead. Oh, it's not locked. Okay, can I go see Fist's dead body? Hello, Fist, my old friend. Man, they haven't even, like, cleaned up after the fight in here.
People always complain that the wards are too crowded. But I never
they just left it exactly how it was.
Everybody gives me plenty of space.
Who's running this place now? Are they just running it themselves?
Go away.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so we know how to deal with Jenna now. We know what to do for Elcor. To finally give him some peace of mind. You know, I played through Mass Effect every time, almost purely Paragon. There is something kind of satisfying about just being able to tell people to shut the fuck up and do the right thing.
Hello there. Welcome to
It's not too
Moland's
shabby.
famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Yeah,
Let
actually.
me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have.
Standard
You'll
items,
see.
please. I don't think I have... Yeah, I have barely any credits. I have enough to get the Metagel upgrade or the grenade upgrade, though. Let's buy the Metagel upgrade. Because that'll help set us up for the future in case I'm getting my ass handed to me. Grenades are a little too much effort to use sometimes. But Metagel will always come in handy. Oh. Is that oh because I got the Metagel upgrade? I'm gonna be healing myself. Yep, we're doing it.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colony?
Tell me about Novaria.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
I don't remember if I asked him about that.
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
What about
I'd like
Pharos?
to know more about Pharos.
I need some information, buddy.
It's an old Prothean world.
Alright, I
Their
think I did
buildings
talk to
still
this
live
guy
at the
about them.
surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but...
Yeah, we talked to this guy.
Ah, well.
Let me see your goods then. Yeah, he's got nothing unique. I'm mostly just looking at the unique items because the other stuff I will like slowly be upgrading just from finding things. And eventually I'll get enough credits to be able to justify purchasing them if I need to. So for the time being, any unique item is going to be way more worthwhile. Emily Wong! I have gifts for you.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist.
Yeah, he's fucking dead now.
I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
Would these help?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped.
You're
Here,
welcome.
Commander, for your trouble.
Pay me. I can offer more or you owe me more? What more could I offer, though? I don't think I can really offer much more. You owe me more. Give me more money.
I had to kill people for these discs. They're worth more than you're offering.
I didn't tell you to kill Fist. But you're right. I suppose that I did ask you to help me, so... Here, this should be more than adequate.
Thank
now,
you.
If you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Thanks for paying up. I appreciate it. I'm just Cabadon all over the place. Everybody's getting a little bit of a taste of the sheepy. Talk to Chelik. Zeltan. Casually threatening. Speak with Shaira. All those are going well. May as well do a quick save. Always save. You never know what's going to happen. Hello, Draw. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you're having a dandy day. If you have any smile stories to share, we've been asking people to share any smile stories they have of things that made them smile today or this week. To bring a little positivity and light to the world. How are you? I'm doing decently. Way better now that I'm back from work. It's been one of the most insane weeks I've had in a long time as we approach the end of the year. It's just hopefully gonna get a little bit more chill from now, because some of the biggest hiccups are dealt with. We'll see how that shapes up. Fingers crossed that tomorrow is the most chill day of the week. It's been kind of a bell curve, with yesterday being the worst, but every day around it being kind of like, oh, it's not fantastic, though. Watching the awards right now. Oh, yeah, the Game Awards are on.
I need those supplies.
I'll have to check out an update or refresher on that at some point.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Don't worry, I can help you with this blackmailer. It's what I do.
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out like some updates or some recaps of the Game Awards after this, because I totally forgot that was today. Well, I hope that it's exciting and you're having a good time with that and doing a drawing. Oh, like art? You're making some art? That sounds lovely. What kind of thing are you arting? You in trouble again, lady?
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
No. Let's hear it. This is what I'm here for.
Just tell me what's going on.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this.
Sure.
They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me.
For doing
I
good
have
things.
To give them what they want. If the
For
board
helping
finds
people
out about
live
my
and
past,
survive.
I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
I can help.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
What they really, really
I have to
want.
give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
I'll help.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him, but won't they expose my past?
Not when I'm done with them.
They won't bother you again. I guarantee it.
I see. Maybe it's better if I don't know
Probably.
anymore.
I
was
might
told
get
to
blood
speak
on my
with a
hands
merchant
and my
named
feet.
Moreland,
Maybe my
down in the
face.
markets.
In and around my mouth.
Really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Can I ask you a personal question?
You're a doctor. How did you end up
My
here on
parents, my father.
I already asked her this
chose to
stuff.
keep the medical tradition alive, but not.
I need supplies. I wonder if she'll give me a discount after I help her out a bunch. Because this is the second time that I've helped save her from danger. She's gotten herself into a lot of trouble, this lady. Let's just verify this. Moreland. Oh, I know Moreland. Yeah, we talked to him earlier. That's where I just bought the Metagel upgrade. Let's go give Moreland some shit. Make him rethink his life, maybe. Come here. Cubler. Hello, Jasmine. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day. Thank you for stopping by, as always. It's a pleasure. And thank you. I got my Twitch recap recently, and you were one of the names listed as one of my biggest fans. So thank you for being one of my biggest fans, for supporting me for all of these many, many months. I appreciate it. Ooh, hello. Moreland. Hello, Moreland.
Hello there. Welcome to Moreland's famous shop. You want many good supplies.
I need to fix you. They call me a fixer, and that's what I'm going to take care of. Doing fine. I was upset last night, but I'm doing better now. Hopefully I can sleep tonight. Sorry to hear last night was a little bit upsetting, but glad to hear that you're doing better now. I wish you the best of luck with your sleep. Hopefully you can sleep tight and dream bright after all this. You got any smile stories to share? I've been asking anybody who pops in if they have anything that made them smile either today or this week. Just to bring some extra positivity and light to us all. You're welcome. Thank you very much. I'm here about Dr. Michelle.
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies.
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Moreland.
Yeah, Tally.
Changed, but
Tell him.
The doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Your worst nightmare.
Leave the doctor alone, or you'll have to deal with me.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling
You won't be able to
people
tell
about
anybody
the
anything if I shoot you in the head.
secret.
Nothing really worth laughing over, but I've been playing IDV and I'm almost out of Hound Rig. I mean, hey, that's good. You know, the smiles don't have to be big things. Sometimes it's just something that matters to you. It's something that makes you happy. So congratulations. I'm glad you've been having a good time with IDV and you're almost out of the Hound rank. Big stuff for you there. Very proud. And thank you, Draw, for the 3 stream watch streak. I appreciate that sincerely and dearly. Thank you for taking the effort and time to get here 3 streams in a row. I appreciate that. And thank you, and enjoy your extra bees. Talk and you're dead.
Her secret stays buried, or I bury you.
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Tell me who you're working for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
Who's Baines? Is he a big guy? For you.
What do you know
I can't
about
do a Bane
Baines?
voice. I haven't really practiced ever.
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Who's Baines?
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke
Who's
with the doctor.
Baines?
Goodbye.
Okay, I should go. Think with the
all
fire.
right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Where'd he go? I need to know who Baines is. Let her know she's safe again. I don't know if she is safe again. I feel like I might have just got her into more trouble. Because now Baines is going to be pissed at her. I feel like I did not make her life easier. That blackmailer is probably like, hey, sorry, Baines, couldn't get the stuff. She hired a specter to threaten my life. Not that she asked for that. But still. It's the flavor of the matter. Hello? There we go. Then we can dip back down to CSEC Academy after this, because that is where we need to go to talk to Chelik about Jenna. And then back up to the Presidium to head up the financial district one more time. Hey there, Michelle.
Commander, how did things go?
Scared him off.
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
he'll
a great
definitely
relief,
not come
Commander.
back.
Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on
Hey.
any supplies you purchase here.
Nice. Unfortunately, I already purchased at least one thing from her, but, you know, it is what it is. Tell me about Baines.
A thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
Who is he?
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
What about your captain?
Worth looking into. Good idea.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I need supplies. Let me look at my discount.
Of course.
What am I? Oh, it's an armor upgrade. Okay. I think I have first aid interface 1. I could get 2 right now for 1.5 health regeneration per second. It's just a little bit faster. No, I'm going to save it. Save it for the unique stuff for now still. Trying to get into a ranked match take like 50 years, though. Terrible. I hate when matchmaking does that. When it just seems like it takes forever. It feels like the first and last time. Yeah, because we still have a decent number of stuff that I can sell at some point. I have a lot of materials that I'm just not using. Okay, Zeltan. Hades Gamma. Helm Blank and the Han and Dis systems. Hades Gamma. Privateers and Strenia system. Sparta system. Signal tracking in Jenna. Cherry. Hawking into... Okay. I got an idea of what I need to do now. Everything's fine. Got a match. I'll be back with results. Absolutely. Best of luck. You got this, Jasmine. I believe in you. Okay, we'll just run straight down to CSEC. Talk to Chelik about our girl Jenna. See what he's got for us. See what I can do. Officer Lang.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I was on
Yeah.
Ningguar during the Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal.
Okay.
Saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security.
Fair enough.
It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
I'm just kind of fulfilling some side quests, mostly. Thank you, Draw, for the raffle entries for Neo 2. I've got you marked down here for a total of 6 raffle entries. You are stacking the deck. I wish you the best of luck. Tell me about CSEC.
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens. Like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here.
They got tentacles. So many.
People, even aliens, appreciate that.
Yeah. Fair enough. What about the Citadel?
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
I did, and I might check it out again, but I'm going to have to go in there anyways to talk to Jenna's sister. So tell me about the Spectres. Do you think I'm cool because I'm a Spectre now?
What do you know about Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret
That's
missions
me.
to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other C-Sec guys don't like him too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the council wouldn't use them, right?
Yeah, definitely. There's never any corruption in the system. What do you know about Harkin?
Do you know a C-Sec officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've
yeah,
heard
he's
things,
drunk
you know,
over at Cora's Den right
on the
now.
Job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
Fair enough.
I have to go.
Thank you for your time.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
I do have a lot going on. Ooh, Codex entry. Communications Administration. While comm buoys allow rapid transmission, there's a finite amount of bandwidth available. Given that trillions of people may be trying to pass a message through a given buoy at any one time, access to the network is parceled out on priority tiers. The Citadel Council and the Spectres have absolute priority. If they are using all the bandwidth, everyone else must wait. Individual governments and their militaries enjoy the next highest tier. During wartime, civilian communication can suffer hours or even days of lag. Intelligence agencies study ping time through various systems to predict military buildups. Below the governments and militaries, bandwidth priority is sold to the highest bidder. Media conglomerates, particularly headline news networks, purchase higher priority to provide their viewers with the timely information. Corporations that require timely information and response capability, for example, financial institutions and investment firms, also invest heavily in priority access. The funds acquired through sales of bandwidth are used to maintain and expand the communications infrastructure. While everyone with a computer has guaranteed free and unlimited access to the galactic extranet, they are last in line for bandwidth and may have to wait for their requests to be processed. Bandwidth resale corporations use investment capital to purchase blocks of high-priority access, made available by paid subscription. Interesting. And it all makes sense given how much information is being attempted to be processed and transferred through the cosmos. You have to mitigate it somehow. Hey, what's up, trash? Terrible, it sounds awful. Eyes of Trash, how's it going? How's it going, Trash Eyes? Hope you're having a fantastic, wonderful day. It is a pleasure to see you, as always.
Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing.
Missing survey team sounds like another side quest to me.
Why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
I am become refuse. Wouldn't be destroyer of worlds. It'd be like discarder of worlds, perhaps. I become refuse, discarder of worlds. How's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful week. Hope you are doing well. I've been asking everybody who's been popping into stream, do you have any smile stories to share for us? Anything that made you smile today or this week? Try and build up a little positivity in the world. A little bit at a time. I hope you're doing well regardless. I need to talk to Chelik. Where is he? Chelik! Did it tell me where he was going to be? C-Sec Academy. Not a whole lot of details there, but I think the Academy's more so down here, perhaps. No, that was where I came from. Never mind. It's over this way. There we go. Exclamation point. Thank you. There you are.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private.
Wait. Is that the same Chelik we talked to? Wow, he put on a good act. Didn't look anything like this. Went against a hunter, I'm shit at going against... Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jasper. It does happen, it's the nature of those kind of games, unfortunately, but I hope you had a good time regardless, and best of luck with the next one. Unless you're about to tell me that you crushed it regardless. Got new music from the composers for new projects. Very excited by it. That is absolutely awesome. Music is such a beautiful thing in the world, and anytime you're able to get new music, whether it's through commissions for work that you're actually doing or just by stumbling upon something, whether it's random by chance, the radio, or somebody offering it to you, it's always a blessing. But that's absolutely huge. Your new project is coming along swimmingly, it sounds like. I'm very excited for you, and I'm very excited for all of us who get to experience it someday. IDV Doobie Wilding. You did play a lot of that back in the day, didn't you? When was the last time you played IDV, Penguin? Didn't, but I'll pretend I enjoyed it. That's totally fine. Sometimes we just have to lie to ourselves until we can believe it. Makes me cry inside. That's all of us understood.
No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
Careful.
What's your tone, Chelik?
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were trying to help her.
He's trying to get her out of there.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Get her out of there.
It's too dangerous. You need to find another way.
You want
It's not
information?
that
Let me
simple,
get it.
Shepard. This job isn't easy, and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you are so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
As part of
I
the
love
job,
my
are
squad!
you gonna help me or not?
Oh, I do not have the persuasion ability to tell him that he doesn't need her, but I do have enough to tell him he's pathetic. I mean, I kind of want to help him because I get extra rewards probably, but it's so fun to just call him pathetic, isn't it? Long time ago, I love it always. Fair enough. Thank you, Jasper, for the bees. It's so tempting.
Come on, Chelik. Do you really need a little human girl to help you solve your case?
Okay, maybe you're right.
Yeah, eat shit, loser.
I'll cut her loose.
Get a
even
strong
her out of
human
Cora's
girl like
den, no
me.
Strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
Pathetic. Got him. I did. I've been enjoying this a lot. It's been 12 years since Mass Effect 3 came out that I played any of these, so it's been really neat getting back to it. And every time I played it before, I played almost pure Paragon with little alterations here and there. This time I'm playing mostly Renegade with a couple alterations. We'll kind of see how it goes. But it's been very interesting and a new experience to just be able to tell people they suck. Suck my shit, baby. Sure.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
Yeah, tell me what's going on.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer.
How
Just
many
need
arms?
some of their
Mechanical
product.
ones?
Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel.
Okay.
Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
What makes them illegal?
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives
Are
us
you going
our
to
edge.
give me these mods if I find them for you?
What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them
I see.
keep.
They're edging, and if they bust, they will lose all of their power. I can talk to this Jax. Where is he?
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off, and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
See, he's talking about busting right now. I told you. I know what I'm talking about. They're edging, and we don't want a bad bust.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer.
Okay.
Good luck, Commander.
I can definitely convince them. It's not like my face is everywhere now as the first human Spectre. I'm very undercover. I should return to Rita at some point. Make the pickup for the weapons shipment. And that's in the lower wards again, right? Hold on. Yeah, lower wards markets. You know, we're already here. Let's run. Put your guns away. Let's run upstairs so we can get the signal from the Presidium. Nope, not that upstairs. Can flip turn it upside down. We can go upstairs, get the signal from the Presidium just in case it launches us back to the lower wards, since we have to go to the lower wards again anyways. That way we might save a little bit of time, maybe. It might work out that way. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Which way is this? Give me a sign. I think this. There we go. Presidium.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption
Already?
on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown
I just
crime
gave her that
syndicate.
information. Okay, fair enough. Cops are always on the edge of that thin blue line. They absolutely are. Living on the edge. She is so cool. Emily Wong or Sheepy Shepherd? Whomst is so cool. It was in the financial area, I believe. So we gotta cross the bridge. Both? Fair enough. It has been neat to see FemShep when I've only played as MaleShep before as well. I always heard people talk about how cool FemShep was and how absolutely excellent her voice acting was. And I was like, you know what? MaleShep had a pretty good voice actor, I thought. But, you know, FemShep's doing a fantastic job here. Truly. Nope, not this way. Unless... Jennifer Hale? Indeed. Yeah, this was my first time hearing the name Jennifer Hale, was people praising her in Mass Effect. And then I later found out, like, oh wait, yeah, I actually have heard her voice in other things. But the first time I heard anybody refer to her as Jennifer Hale was in regards to Mass Effect. Being like, yeah, that Jennifer Hale. Hey there.
Septimus has sent word. Apparently, he sought the consort's
He has indeed. And that was my work. I did that. First time was KOTOR for me. Yeah, she did an excellent job in KOTOR as well. I hadn't touched KOTOR at the time, though. Actually, no, I touched KOTOR. I didn't play a lot of it. In fact, I still have yet to this day to beat it.
Commander, I recently
Good game,
received a
though.
lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him.
No problem. Let's talk payment, though.
I can't spend gratitude.
I would not dream of letting you go without payment. I do not make a habit of incurring debts.
Pay up, then.
These credits will cover your expenses.
Do you got information
I also
for
have
me
one
as
more
well?
thing to give
Yes.
you,
What is it?
If you are interested.
What are you offering me?
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who
I
you will
mean,
become.
positive affirmations
I
are
see
good.
Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through.
Yeah, it's
proud,
kind of skin tight. I
solitary,
get what you mean.
alone. But it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come.
Her teeth scare
This
you?
may be who you are.
Don't
but
look
it
at
is
them.
not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness.
They're
Remember
very
these
normal.
words when doubt descends, Commander.
That's it? I mean, words of affirmation are one of my love languages, but still.
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax, Commander.
Why did it play a spooky sound? Oh, it's just dramatic. Oh, are we sharing a spicy moment? Are Rex and Tali just watching? Oh, okay. Get it, sheepy? Full on Titanic in
And
here.
now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard.
All right, we leveled up. What a better way to level up. Thank you, Shaira. I can't believe it was like, that's it? Oh, you're not satisfied with my words? Well, I guess we'll fuck then. My other love language, physical touch. You rule, Quvar. Thank you. You're very, very sweet. I appreciate that. I do my best. I have made you come. Now I must leave. You have come, and now you must go. I hated that game even more. Oh, damn. I had a rough time in IDV today. Hey,
So long, Commander. I can offer you nothing more at this time.
fair enough. Did you guys just watch? Were you just watching that whole time?
So much empty space.
We went into this
Thousands of my
little...
people could
We went
live
into the
here
fuck
and
orb.
hardly even see each other.
We went into the fuck orb to have a good time. And Talia and Rex just watched. And they're like, damn. That's Commander Shepard. Wow. I've heard stories. Hey, guess what I just did?
Hello again. The consort is very pleased with
Yeah, she
everything that
was.
you've done for her.
I think I'm done here.
She was
Of
so
course.
pleased.
Come back anytime.
Alright, now where is the signal from? Oh yeah, I leveled up. Motivated buyer. Intimidate score at 8. Opens up new dialogue options. Sell items to stores for 5% more credits. Yeah, we haven't unlocked more charm yet. We're only at 6. We need to get a lot more Paragon points before we unlock more of that, I believe. We do have 3 more points, though. I could start putting them into some other spots. Let's unlock Singularity. And we'll get our singularity. And we'll save some points for Charm and Intimidate in the future, because I kind of want to keep those rolling as we can. If just maybe my teammates knew what they were doing, maybe I would get out of the Hound. I don't know, though, man, just a thought. I mean, hey, that's kind of the nature of team games, it is the team that builds everybody up together. The weakest link is kind of what will tear you down, unfortunately, but sometimes you can do what you can to build them up as well, and a lot of times you have to hope that you get lucky in the matchmaking. Ranked in IDV is hell, I can imagine. I haven't played ranked in a game in ages. The closest I've gotten is probably Marvel Snap, but that's like all ranked, and it's so much back and forth that it doesn't really make much of a difference. Identity V, yes, Identity V. Yeah, it's basically like a Dead by Daylight type game, but with a different aesthetic and different gameplay style-ish, I think. I don't know, I've never actually played it myself. Ranked one at a time. Ah, the memories. Hey, Rex. I'm gonna need some stuff from you. I got 4 points. Let's put it into... We'll get you a little bit of defense. A little bit more... Let's unlock shotguns, actually, yeah. I like when he's got shotguns. It feels right. I'm gonna sneeze, though. Or am I? Maybe I won't. Or maybe I will? I don't know! It's fine right now, I guess. If you're playing Ranked Survivor and you fail miserably, it's yours and the teammates. But if you're doing Hunter Ranked and it doesn't go well, it's nobody's fault but your own. I mean, that's not entirely true. In fact, I would say that's a very unhealthy mindset to have. Because Ranked Survivor, everybody is together. But in addition to that, it's not necessarily you. Like, if you're against a Hunter that is doing incredibly well, then it's not necessarily your fault that you lost. It's just that they were better on that day. It doesn't mean you were bad. It just means that they were better. Similarly, if you are a Hunter and you lose, it's not strictly your fault. The survivors might have just been doing very well. So I think there's a much more positive angle you can come at that from that doesn't necessarily put blame on you and allows you to come at it from a better perspective. Like, you know what? I did the best I could. We did very well. They did better. And like, I know that when I played Dead by Daylight, I haven't done that on stream in a while, a lot of times my perspective shifted to like, damn, because I played Killer a lot. I was like, man, these guys are doing great. These are some absolutely fantastic survivors. Fuck them. Holy shit, they're doing amazing. So proud of them. Can't believe they're doing this. Why are they teabagging me? Why? But I know it's kind of difficult to build that perspective for yourself if you don't naturally kind of do that. But I think it's something important to kind of keep in mind to be kinder to yourself as well. Basically, it's DBD, but different in a bunch of different characters, different abilities. Yep, indeed. It's like DBD, but Coraline flavored. The aesthetic is very Coraline, for sure. I got a little snot in my nose. It's disgusting. Positive Kuvar, go. I got a little positive. Once or twice. Let's go... Let's give her damping. Reduce some cooldown on that. Basic armor and pistols will bump up by 1 just to give her some extra ability to defend herself and do damage to others when not using her abilities. Alright. This will work for now. Oh yeah, it's still trying to tell me I have my 1 point. Sorry. I got shit to do. Like, save the game. And check on the signal. Terminal Financial District with Presidium. We are in there, so I need to put your guns away! I need to find the terminal somewhere around here. Is it over here?
Who did it?
Who did it? What happened?
Oh no, Fallen Lord cheered. AX200. Sup cutie, how you looking? Cause from what I see you are smoking hot.
It's true! I'm smoking! But not like cigarettes, because I don't do that, because I need to protect my lungs. I need them for so many things. Thank you, Fallen Lord, for the 200 bits. You are very, very sweet and pretty cute yourself. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by. How is it going? It's a pleasure to see you. I'll ask you the same question I've been asking everybody today. Do you have any smile stories to share with us? Anything that's made you smile today or this week that you want to share? Provide a little bit of positivity to all of us and share it between us. But smoking is cool! It does look pretty cool. It looks pretty cool, except for... Okay, so I was watching Love Island Season 3, like, last month or a couple weeks ago, however long ago that was. Because occasionally I like to dig into some things like that. And there's this guy who was just sitting around, and he went to go take a drag of his cigarette, but he was holding it backwards. Which was like, oh, he's holding it backwards. So cool. Wait, why is he putting the lit end into his mouth? Oh, wait, no! And he burned his mouth, like, he's like, oh, fucking hell. It was just very funny. Very enjoyable.
Another relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the Presidium.
Damn, get it, Fallen. You got it. Somewhere else in the Presidium. And there's an exclamation point over here, so perhaps it is up in this back room. So in some ways, people would say smoking is hot rather than cool because of the fire involved. I'm investigating, aren't I? There we go. Tali, tell me what you got.
This is it.
What you really
I'll see
got.
if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
And then we can steal them instead.
100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Uh-oh.
Or not. Detonation sequence initializing.
Tali?
All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
This isn't what I expected.
Crap. I thought we were tracing credits, not hunting an AI.
You could simply walk away. However, given organic prejudice against AIs, I would be naive to trust you to leave peacefully.
I don't know. It might be all right.
Hence my alignment of
Tali
core
might not be
systems
thrilled with
to
it, though.
enable a self-destruct sequence. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within
So what, I just have to stand here?
meters.
Where's your creator?
Where is your creator now?
Where's
In
your
order to cover
creator
my
now?
tracks, I falsified
Who
his
did it?
financial records.
I
These
know,
new records
Fallen
were
Lord
flagged by
Cheered.
CSEC
X100.
officers, and
Yes,
my
I do. I
creator
just
is now
finished the
serving
design for the
time
custom
in a
vessel and
Turian
sent it to
prison.
the homie, and they love it, and it warmed up my heart cause I was able to merge two of my favorite things together, him and Hollow Knight.
Oh shit, that's really cool, actually. I love Hollow Knight myself. In fact, my name is in the credits of that. Wait, is it? Wait. No, it's not. Wait. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, Hollow Knight was Kickstarter. For a second, I was like, wait, Hollow Knight wasn't a Kickstarter, but no, it was, because Silk Saw I'm going to get for free because I backed it on Kickstarter. Anyways, my name is in the credits of that somewhere. Absolutely fantastic game. I've not beaten it myself yet. One day I do intend to go back to it, probably on stream, and actually play through the entire thing. I think it would be a lot of fun. But that's really cool. You did an excellent job there, it sounds like. I'm sure your friend is going to absolutely adore it. Thank you again for the bits as well. You're very, very sweet, and I appreciate it. That's rad. Jeff's saying, people bringing the Hunter to me, my absolute favorite. That is nice. Best of luck with that. Hopefully it goes well for you. The W, the Q, the W, the WQ. My days, I need to finish it again. I haven't actually not gotten like super far in it. I've started it twice and not made it really in-depth into it, but I've loved every bit that I have played. By the way, for those of you who do not have a subscription right now, there will be an ad beginning in 30 seconds, so you'll have to prepare for that. Unfortunately, you're just going to have to suffer for a little bit of time without being able to hear the soothing, dulcet tones of my voice. But thank you for supporting me by watching the ads regardless. I know it's not the most exciting thing, but I appreciate it. What a WooVar moment. The WQ, absolutely. Died, the Hunter wouldn't get off my ass. I died. Terrible. That can be rough sometimes. You did your best, though. You did your best, and I believe. Fast to finish Hollow Knight was 4 hours. Damn. Knowing how big that game is, and knowing that you can't actually probably hear what I'm saying right now, I'll hold on to what I'm about to say until the ad is over. What's your reason for self-destructing? Wait, you can? I'm him. You got it. You're winning. You stay winning. Well, in that case, knowing what I know about Hollow Knight, it is a huge, ginormous, gymongous game. Beating it in 4 hours is an incredibly fast speed run. Although I imagine you could probably skip out, like, there's probably a lot of like optional bosses and optional areas you can jump past, I'd imagine. But even so, that's still incredibly fast. That's amazing. Huge work, Fallen Lord. Hello, Muse. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. It's been a very, very difficult week at work as the end of the year approaches. Everything gets very, very swamped and difficult and busy. Oh, the ad is happening now. Okay, interesting. So the warning for the ad doesn't actually indicate exactly when the ad begins, I think. This is my first time actually seeing these ad warnings, because I've had them happening on Twitch for a while, but it hasn't been giving me the warnings for whatever reason. But I can see them now. What's your reason for self-destructing?
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
I really think you should rethink your actions. Bobbert says, tried to commit to watching the Game Awards, but this year modern gaming is just so nothing that I can't bear it. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinions. If the modern game sphere does not really appeal to you, there are thousands of indie games that come out every day that surely there's some good stuff in there, but those always don't get showcased on the Game Awards. The Game Awards are really for the big name games, which aren't always the most exciting for everybody. I can understand that. But I hope you had enough of a fun time with whatever it is that you saw. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Speaking of welcome back to everybody from the ad break. Though I suppose the delay might... I don't know if you would... Can you? You might hear me. I don't know. Regardless, welcome back. I will continue saying what I was saying, which is that work has been absolutely wild. The end of the year is always a bit of a strain and drain on resources and takes a lot of stress and piles it onto my shoulders. And this year is more insane than any other. It's been a wild fucking week, but it seems like it's kind of a bell curve where I think Wednesday was hopefully the worst day of it, and now we're easing down to Friday now. Otherwise, I'm doing dandily. Though I did get 9 nuggets in my 10 nuggets that I ordered, so that's also not great. But now I'm here with all of you, playing Mass Effect and having a great time, so that's good. I hope you're doing well, Muse. If you have any smile stories to share, I've been asking everybody to share something that made them smile today or this week, just to provide a little extra positivity and light to all of our lives. Feel free to share if you've got anything. I was going to say I had no ad breaks. I forgot I'm subbed. Yep, you are safe at the moment. You are safe for the time being. Tell me about your creator.
Who made you?
Who made you? Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals.
Okay.
Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me.
Interesting.
Before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
What a curiosity. You have a smile story? Oh, excellent. I look forward to hearing it. Bart says they made fun of themselves for the please wrap it up thing, and that was funny. Then the game started. That's fair. I mean, it's a good thing that they're at least self-aware to recognize that the please wrap it up nonsense was absolute nonsense and absolutely ruined a bunch of moments. Glad to hear they're at least aware of that. Muse says, on the drive home today, my son started chattering about what he wanted to do when he grew up. Oh, that's really cute. That's really sweet. What does he got? What are his interests? He said, I want to stream games like mommy. Then talked about playing Minecraft for people. He said that he wants to make videos too and make friends online. It was so sweet. That is really lovely, especially having that little connection of like knowing that he's like kind of looking up to what you do. Like that's really lovely. That's making me smile. I love that for you. I know Minecraft is a big one for the kids as well. One of my friends, their son is huge into Minecraft, plays a bunch with his dad, and he wants to make Minecraft YouTube videos is what he kind of wants to do. So his dad's been like recording playing Minecraft with him. He hasn't been uploading it, it's just been kind of like for fun and being able to like show that with him so that he can feel like he's doing stuff like that. But that's really cute. That's really rad. Absolutely lovely. Thank you. He's 6 and it's so sweet. Oh, what a sweetheart. 6 is like the age where they start becoming more aware of what's going on. It's like they have some kind of idea of how to like interact with the world, I feel like. So it's like he's recognizing what you're doing. He's like, man, you're cool, and I want to be cool like you, and that's really, really lovely. Bungus says, one day I'll start a Revolutions where we are the winners if we watch the ad break. You mean, like, if you aren't subscribed and you watch the ads, you win? Is that what you mean? As adorable it is indeed. Thank you all for agreeing that there's adorableness here. There's grumpy old man Muppet dudes, and they told Jeff to wrap it up and roasted him a lot. Hey, the Muppets are always a win. When the Muppets show up, we are all winning, so I love that. Didn't know they added microtransactions to Minecraft with Bedrock. Now I had to find out how to parental lock that. Oh shit, really? I didn't realize there were microtransactions in Minecraft either. I haven't played Minecraft properly in ages, though. But yeah, that's a little bit dicey. Honestly, any microtransactions in games that are very heavily focused on, like, children is really scummy, it feels like, honestly. So definitely getting some parental locks and some safety nets there is probably for the best. I had no idea. I'm sure that my friend knows that, but I feel like given how much his son plays that, I should maybe give him a little warning too, a little heads up on that. Say grumpy old man Muppet dudes because I'm scared to try to spell their names. I forget their names right now, honestly. Like, my brain, we know this. Longtime viewers and fans of the QuvarTV show know that my brain is battered and fried like a cheese curd every day and every night, and I can barely remember my own name, let alone the names of people I know. And as soon as I see the names, I'm like, yep, that's it. Because it's like on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite place it. Microsoft added microtransactions. You know what? When you put it that way, yeah, it makes sense. Microsoft being involved, of course they would. What's your reason for the theft?
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit
Yeah,
theft
you could do
operation?
anything.
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
Interesting. What a curious little AI fella. Not surprised. I was surprised when I got a receipt in my mail about a purchase. Ah. Yep, so it already happened. You already got the microtransactions purchased, and that's where it came from. That is unfortunate. I remember back in the day when I kind of understood the value of money and decided to purchase credits and items on Gaia Online using my parents' phone bill. They didn't notice for a long time because who looks at phone bills that closely? But then one day, like, wait a minute, why are there all these transactions for Gaia Online? I was like, oh no! I mean, they asked for my phone number when I made the account. I didn't realize that. Oops. Oh my goodness. My bad. I'll look into that and make sure it doesn't happen again. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I got away with a lot of Gaia stuff. That was right around the time that they were introducing evolution items, which would start off as an item that had, like, different, like, forms and poses you could put on your avatar. And then, like, every week it would evolve into a new form and you would get all of those that you could put on them. And I was like, man, evolution items are so cool. I want all of them. I want to be so cool for all of my Gaia Online friends. And they'll be like, yeah, look at all those evolution items you have. You're so rad. Let's hang out and maybe talk about how we're girlfriend and boyfriend. That's right. I had like 3 different Gaia Online girlfriends. One of them was from Brazil. There was a Brazilian, a Floridian, and a Canadian. I remember them pretty distinctly. Not at the same time. They weren't at the same time. Not a dog. I was loyal. Thankfully, this was on accident, not secret Gaia purchases. That's fair, yeah. The accident is much more acceptable. I just lied about it being an accident. I just lied hard. I don't even remember how long ago that was. I was probably at least 10 and under 13, I would guess. Maybe under 14. I don't know. When was... I don't know, I'd have to dig into it. You know, I did say on Twitter a while back that if I hit 1,000 followers on Twitch that I would share my Gaia Online profile, because I still have that. That still stands true. If I hit 1,000 followers on Twitch, we'll look at my Gaia Online profile together. It'd be a fun time. You're doing great. Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate it. You're doing fantastically yourself. Googled it and had their names mixed up. I wanted to say Walter and Statdorf, but it's Statler and Waldorf. That's what it is. Statler and Waldorf. Absolutely. Alva Kuvar, oh my gosh, what? What do you mean? The only things I've ever paid for membership in were RuneScape and Club Penguin. Forget which game it was, but one of them was taking enough money that we couldn't afford McDonald's this one time, and I said cancel it with no hesitation whatsoever. McDonald's is very important. I played RuneScape and Club Penguin, but I don't think I ever paid for subscriptions in them. The only one I really had a subscription for was Adventure Quest, and that's because it was a one-time payment, and then you got, like, that applied to your entire account. I had a lot of fun in Adventure Quest. That was a blast. I even got my dad into playing it for a while. Still log in sometimes. Hey, Gaia, let's go. It's that hashtag Gaia life. I did so much RP on Gaia Online, where we would have all these like little stories where we're all RPing together in a thread and forum with some sort of vague notion of a universe that we were inhabiting. And I almost always kind of branched off from the main storyline to just do my own little like wacky hijinks and romance endeavors. I always turned it into a romance. Used to make roleplay layouts. Ayo! That's hot, that's hot. RuneScape stream win. JK, don't bother. RuneScape, I haven't played RuneScape in a long time. It's been a very, very long time since I've touched RuneScape. But I had a good time with it for a while back then. When I was a youngin', I got to have a tour of the Club Penguin headquarters in my city. Really? That's super cool. And I can imagine you love that, given the whole, like, penguin thing. Same. Always the romance ones, exactly. Romance. Whether it was romance focused or not, I found somebody who was into it. I was like, hey, you and me? And they're like, yeah, let's do it. I was like, okay. Let's have a cute, clumsy romance together. It's gonna be fun. And I almost always made people who were relatively strong, but like clumsy and dorky and didn't want to use their strength for anything worthwhile. That was like my jam. One of my go-to moves was introducing myself by resting in a tree and falling out of the tree. One time I was sitting behind a desk and somebody came in to say hi and I fell off the chair. I love that shit. That was my jam. Love me some RuneScape and Adventure Quest Worlds. I never played Adventure Quest Worlds. I never got around to that one. I played Adventure Quest, Mech Quest when that came out. Then there was the walk around Adventure Quest type one. Was it like Dragon Quest? Maybe that was Adventure Quest Worlds. I don't know. I played with someone who did that with 3 characters. It's entirely possible. Was their username Night Ninja? Because if it was, it might have been your boy. That would be a wild coincidence if that were the case. I don't imagine that I'm anywhere near unique enough that I'm the only one who was doing that kind of shit. I will check! This would be the craziest coincidence. That would be absolutely insane. Hold on, let's see if I can get him back to say he's bluffing.
I have no, but I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated,
we don't have to fight. We don't have to fight.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
Like, give me all your money?
You say that to this thing. You know it will turn
Just because
on
the
us.
Geth did, but that's different.
I am not naive human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms.
It's not like that.
I wished to escape. But if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
So, Tali, I know you have a whole thing with, like, my people created this AI, and they rebelled against us because we were keeping them as slaves, and I know that you have kind of, like, some sensitive sore spots about that subject, but AI's not all that bad. It'll be fine. Power says AQ Worlds was really, really fun back then. Nowadays, it's a bit sad seeing how desperate the dev company is to stay alive and relevant. That is a little sad, I can imagine. Because it was really cool and fun, but it really felt like it wasn't... I don't know if it would be sustainable necessarily, and I definitely feel like they'd lose a step and probably try real hard. They are not relevant, obviously, of course. If it paints, it must be deleted. It must be. You're bluffing.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidium.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will explode.
I don't believe you.
If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
You're dead, punk.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism.
I gave you a chance, buddy.
I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
I gave you a chance. Oh, it's still siphoning credits.
They built a lake on a space station. I can't even imagine the resources needed to maintain it.
Cool. Ah. It's Simon Says. Left, right, left, right, left. I got it, it's fine. There we go. Nailed it! I wonder if you would get more credits if we completed it faster. Robert says the really awkward thing is that AQ Worlds now appeals to horny players 100%. So cringy to see how many sexy characters and outfits they've had in this 2008 Flash MMO. That is kind of unfortunate. They're just trying to appeal to the lowest common denominator just to get some sort of attention. That is unfortunate, because, like, there were definitely attractive characters in the Adventure Quest games. Don't get me wrong, but that never felt like it was the appeal of them. It never felt like they were, like, going out of their way to be like, yeah, here's something who's sexy. It's just like, no, that's a good design. I like that. So named Damien, so no, I don't think it was you. Okay. I was going to say, that would be the most insane coincidence if that were the case. I knew that I wasn't the only one doing that, but definitely the fact that there was a trait there was kind of interesting. Recently changed my name on there. All right, all right. I've never changed my... No, okay, that's not true. I did change my name once to Kitty Ninja because one of my Gaia Online girlfriends was named Kitty Cat something, and I was like, I'm going to show my love for you by changing my name so that we are matching. Look at us. We are the kitties. Are you playing this with mouse and keyboard? I am indeed playing with mouse and keyboard, yeah. Because it's all on PC. I'm playing the Legendary Edition. Damien the Night Ninja, can you believe it? Robina. Robina was good too. Yeah, I remember Robina.
Biotics is
No, tell me about AI, please.
Artificial intelligence is a self-aware computing system capable of learning and independent decision-making. Creation of a conscious AI requires adaptive code, a slow, expensive education, and a specialized quantum computer called a blue box. An AI cannot be transmitted across a communication channel or computer network. Without its blue box, an AI is no more than data files. Loading these files into a new blue box will create a new personality, as variations in the quantum hardware and runtime results create unpredictable variations. The Geths serve as a cautionary tale against the dangers of rogue AI, and in Citadel space, they are technically illegal. Advocacy groups argue, however, that an AI is a living, conscious entity, deserving the same rights as organics. They argue that continued use of the term artificial is institutionalized racism on the part of organic life. The term synthetic is considered the politically correct alternative.
That makes sense. And I honestly think that the synthetic life, synthetic intelligence, is totally valid. I agree with them. It's going to be a long conversation with Tali, but we'll get there someday. If I told you about Shade the Hedgehog from my role-playing days, I don't believe I have heard of Shade the Hedgehog. That sounds very exciting. A lot of my, like, I want to say all of my roleplay was done on Gaia Online, though that might not be completely accurate. It's what I remember the most. I might have done it a little bit on some other sites, perhaps, but I think it was mostly Gaia Online. And it was always some form of character. There was some Harry Potter stuff, like alternate Harry Potter worlds, where I remember, like, I think in one of them I was, like, an undercover headmaster of the school, but still in the school classes, so I was just really strong and powerful. And there was, like, a fight that went on with somebody, and I used my custom spell that was, like, my specialty, where I turned every blade of grass into a flaming horse. And just, like, plowed them over with a stampede of flaming horses. And I was like, hey, it's my special skill. I don't remember what the spell was called. I gave it some sort of fancy name. And then there was just a lot of, like, I think there was some that was, like, vaguely inspired by Avatar: The Last Airbender. And a lot of it was just, like, random worlds with no, like, specific inspiration. But just, like, fantasy elements. Okay, oh, Zelton, actually. Hold on. He's right around here. So we can just go talk to him, and then we can go back down to the wards to deal with the weapons shipments. And I believe after that, we will have done everything we can on the Citadel, which means we can hop in our little spaceship, in our little rocket ship, and blast off into space. Bobbert says, I was not a Sonic fan, but I liked Shadows. My OC was basically identical in appearance to Shadow, with the red parts of his design changed either to gray or black. So if it was gray, that would be like, I forget the name of it, but the guy from Is it from Sonic 06? It was like Malpheus or not Morpheus, something like that. Maleficent. He was basically Shadow with gray parts. Mephiles, yeah. Also, he was not a Sonic OC. He was just an OC who looks exactly like a Sonic character. Oh, interesting. He's dead! That's in regards to Sonic. Sonic is dead. So it was just like, I love the design of Sonic, so I'm going to take this as my OC design in a completely unrelated fashion. Interesting. My cousin and I wrote a story together once, shoehorned Shade into it, and then it ended with him dying. So he is dead! He's dead! No! Morbius, yeah, exactly. He was morbing. He was absolutely morbing. Hello, Elcor. Don't worry, Zeltan.
Strange greeting, human. This is really
I took care of it.
A good time.
I can help you.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know
it was a Turian named Sephiroth.
He could not learn my secrets.
He killed my girlfriend.
The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
You are mistaken. See this here if you don't believe us.
Rex, you're taking up the entire screen. Buddy.
This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
You better deal with it.
Just make sure you leave Shayera out of it from now on.
Agreed, most assuredly. It is clear that the consort was blameless.
I'm sure it'll be okay, Zeltan. If there's anything I can do to help you, I will.
I must speak with the consort.
I love you with all of my heart and soul.
Displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will.
Yeah, go on. Do what you gotta do. No worries. Is that the rat shaker? Hello, Lost Boy. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day. I hope the week is serving you well. If you have any smile stories to share with us, I've been asking everybody who pops in if they have anything that's made them smile today or this week that they want to share. Welcome, welcome. Robert says, I've never been creative. I had Shade and also had an OC named Goku Saiyan who had yellow spiky hair. Childhood creative endeavors were all cursed. I wrote a short story called Hairball X, which was loosely based on Dragon Ball Z, but with, I think the main character was like a cat person. And it was about like destroying a city block and a bunch of like silly jokes that happened in it. I think it was pretty well written, though I did write it either in kindergarten or first grade, and I have not read it since then because I have no idea where it went. But I'm just going to say it was pretty well written. We're so back, baby! Got a game that didn't fuck me over. Hey, congratulations, Jasper! Very proud of you and very happy for you. That's huge. Still in Hound, but tier 2-1 with 2 4 stars collected. You're making progress. Every step is progress, and you're doing it. Congratulations. I like Zaltan. He's a good boy. Absolutely. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Hunt it down. If I could find, like, that is not the only short story I wrote. I wrote a bunch of short stories when I was younger. Like, I've always been a writer. Just, you know, the variance and range of my writing kind of has changed. Like, when I was really young, a lot of my writing was writing short stories that I thought were fun or funny, or making Pokédex entries for Pokemon that didn't exist that I also drew. Then I grew up and a lot of my writing kind of changed and shifted to primarily writing about life and things that were happening with that, and just like school writing for like essays and the like I wrote a college application essay for one of my writing classes. I think it was like literature, or no, composition, probably lit comp. In high school, I wrote a college application essay about what it would be like to be reincarnated as a shrubbery, and I got 100% on that because I'm a good writer. Sometimes. And then as I became an adult, my writing transitioned into more short stories and silly things here and there, and then eventually kind of poetry, stuff like that. A little bit of writing and everything. I started trying to write a book when I was younger, but I never really got beyond the first chapter. And I mean, like, very young. I was still in high school at the time. And I was inspired by Aragon and Christopher Paolini writing it when he was so young. I was like, oh, I could do something like that. That'd be cool. But I just never made it very far. Lost Masterpiece sounds like a really fun story. It probably is fun. Probably not very good, honestly, because like, I wrote it when I was very young, but it would probably be a fun time if I could find it. Hell, I could find my journal someday, maybe, and read some of those journal entries. I wrote a couple songs when I was younger. I was like 11 years old, and I wrote a story called Tropical Sunrise that was basically about a breakup and like how the world is like the world around you continues to move and rotate, and life can be so beautiful on the outskirts of your periphery while you yourself are suffering. And like, it's like I wrote that at like 11 years old. It wasn't a good song, but it was called Tropical Sunrise. Like, there's a tropical sunrise out there, and I'm just stuck up in here. And it's like, I don't know. I don't remember all of it, but it was a silly little time. Can I get your opinion? I'm working on my ref for Muse. Oh, absolutely. I'll definitely give you my opinion on that. I also get a certain Survivor character, S-badged. Hey, best of luck, Jasper. Might take ages. I'll do it. I believe in you. If it's your favorite Survivor, you got to do it. And I believe. Hello, Yori. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by. How are you doing? I've been asking everybody who stops by, but if you have any smile stories to share with us, something that has made you smile today or this week, feel free to share that. We're building up some positivity here. Thank you for contributing to the Cowboy Karaoke. We're at 80% completion. That is going to be complete very soon, I imagine. Thank you very much. How's it going? Robert says, I've always wanted to make creative things like writing and drawing, but my creativity bone just doesn't work, except for rare occasions which are fun. I mean, I still maintain that the documents you wrote for the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff were very creative and very well written. So I can definitely see you, when you have the drive to do so, kind of focusing that on something and being able to accomplish it pretty well. You definitely have the writer's bone. Lost Boy, I do have one, all right. Alex is still learning to talk, but the sentences that he's closest to saying are good night, mama, and good night, papa. And his way of saying that is more like good night, mama, and good night, papa. It's adorable every single time. That is wonderful. That is absolutely a smile story. Thank you for sharing that with us. Puts a big smile on my face. That's lovely. Aragon was the GOAT growing up. It really was. I wrote a letter to Christopher Paolini because my school had us write letters to some of our favorite authors. And I originally was thinking of writing to Bill Watterson because I loved Calvin and Hobbes. But then I decided eventually, because of the inspiration that I got from it, to write to Christopher Paolini about Aragon. And I ended up making the right decision because Bill Watterson apparently hates that kind of shit. And one of my other classmates wrote to him and didn't get... I don't think they got a response back or something. But Christopher Paolini wrote me at the very least, semi-personalized response, which was really cool. Like, he responded to some of the things that I had said in my letter, like, with specifics about it. And that just was... It was amazing. I think I still have his letter actually tucked away somewhere because it meant so much to me. It was very cool. I'll always respect that man. Like, looking back on it, I think the books probably aren't nearly as good as I thought they were when I first read them, but I think they're still enjoyable and they're still a good time. Bauer says, the irony is that I'm unbelievably creative in literally one single aspect, and it's something I can't talk about too much on stream. That's totally fair. I can understand that. I am very curious, but I can understand you not wanting to talk about it too much. Go to sleep, so I guess that's positive. Lurky lurk, have a good stream, Kuvar. Absolutely. Take care, Yori. Thank you for stopping by for a moment. It's always a pleasure. Sleep tight, dream bright, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you. That is a positive for sure. Sleep is always a good thing. Howard says, I mean, like writing my own stories. I can write about other people's stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Yep. I guess a lot of my short stories... Well, no, that's not true. Well, I don't know. It depends. If I write a short story as a background information for a D&D character, does that mean I'm writing it for other stories because I'm writing about D&D? Or is it still my own story because I'm building the narrative myself? Because I've written a lot of backstories for characters that are ultimately short stories. One of the very first ones I wrote was about 30 pages long. They got a little shorter after that, but there's still been a couple of really long ones. And I'm amazing at writing lewd things. My friends are big fans. Ah, that's fair. Yep. I wrote a bunch of QuvarTV back in the day that was essentially things that sounded vaguely erotic, but were about things that weren't erotic. By the way, for anybody who does not have the subscription, there will be ads coming up shortly. So be prepared for that. My apologies. QuvarTV, I love it. Yep, indeed. Yeah, they were basically just like, what is this way to write about innocuous things in a way that makes it seem almost sexual, but not quite. Though I can also write proper erotica if I wanted to. I just don't really engage that ability too much these days. Jasper says, I have currently 407 character knowledge points. Need at least over 1k to get a badge, I think. I mean, that's pretty close. That's almost halfway there. You're getting there. You're making good progress. Don't worry. I'm going to be kind to him. I love him.
It was Nana's mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so.
And I feel like a lot of my ability to
Thankful.
write... I should probably wait until they're done talking.
That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, then not all humans are as you say.
Yeah, exactly. See, I'm cool. And I got Paragon from it because I love Elcor. Essentially pouring the Mountain Dew down my throat. Exactly, yeah.
Listen to my Volus compatriot.
The slick, smooth liquid sliding down your throat, touching upon your tongue. A taste of something sweet, of something better, of something that makes you moan in ecstasy. That's Mountain Dew. But I wrote a bunch of that, and I think a lot of my ability to write proper, like, erotica-type things probably comes from the fact that when I believe it was 12 years old, my dad purchased a novel for me called Dark Side of the Moon from the Dark Hunter series, and he thought, this is cool, because I like Pink Floyd, and Dark Side of the Moon's cool for that. And on the back it says some stuff about, like, vampires and werewolves or something. I don't know. This is cool. Here, let me put this in your Easter basket, Quvar. Little baby Quvar. And I was like, cool, thanks to the book, Dad. I love reading. And I started reading it, and it was a very adult novel with proper sex scenes in it. And I was like, oh, okay. This is a good book. Not just because it had good sex scenes. It was actually very engaging for the story as well. And from that point forward, I went to the grocery store and purchased every new book that came out by Sherilyn Kenyon in the Dark Hunter series. Which they let me do? Like, they let me buy that with my allowance money. I don't think the grocery store really cares about checking ID for adult novels. My dad set me on a very particular path. Right, commercial form, I could indeed.
Surprised welcome. You have returned, human. Genuine
he didn't know what he was
inquiry.
doing. But then again, my family was always supportive of my ability to read at a higher level than my grade and age. Because my,
Goodbye, Ambassador.
I think my grandma... No, not my grandma. No, my grandma bought it for me, but I think the person at the bookstore recommended it to me. American Gods by Neil Gaiman. I think he recommended that to me, and I was like, maybe... I don't know. I don't remember when that came out. That came out in 2006, I think, perhaps? So I would have been around, like, 12 to 14, because I think it was a later on release that I was reading. But still, I read that way too early as well. Imagine being a young maybe teenager or possibly preteen and reading about somebody and their divine vagina slowly devouring somebody who was having sex with them to absorb their life force. Hello, Gary. Welcome to the stream just in time. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you for contributing to the Cowboy Karaoke Challenge. I appreciate everybody donating to that. And while we're talking about channel points and bees, we also have the ongoing Steam code raffle for Neo 2. If that is of interest to you, you can feel free to use some bees on the channel point redeems. 2 entries per person per stream, drawing at the end of Saturday's stream. How's it going, Gary? I've been asking everybody who stops by if you have a moment to share any smile stories with us. Something that may have happened this week that made you smile, either today or this week. Trying to get a little positivity rolling around here. Boward says, whatever species these fellows are, the way they start sentences is very similar to Starbound's glitch race, so I'm attached to them. Yep. Their history is, they're Elcor, and their history is they primarily communicate through body language, and more than that, pheromones that they release, so it's all very subtle, like smells and shifts in the air, but other races can't really pick up on that, so they've learned to very clearly state how they're intending to be interpreted, I suppose, so that other people kind of understand what their emotions are in that moment. Hello? Oh no! Who's this, and who are you, and what's happening? Oh, did they just hit him and knock him down the stairs? And he's like, alright, whatever. Sure, what's up, shells? What in the air? Oh, I know what you said now. Yeah, pheromones. What did you think I said?
Yeah, what is it?
You cheated?
Seems the owner didn't like the way you played their games.
Doran didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
Okay.
And yet here you are, cheater.
Yeah, get him, Rex.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor. Only as an experiment.
Experiment?
Still
How
sounds
so?
like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results.
Okay.
Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
And then when you record wins, it feels like you're cheating. I see. You said shifts in the air, I think. Oh, yeah, it did. I did say shifts. So it probably sounded like shits in the air. They're very subtle shits in the air. It's like crop dusting. But a little more dirty, a little more filthy. Jasper says I took a little walk around. Don't want to get too stiff. I got some snacks. That is fantastic. What kind of snacks you got? I hope that they're very, very tasty. Let us know. And it is very important to stand up and shake it out a little bit sometimes. Take a little walk around. Everybody, this is your cue, both gamers and artists and in between, to do some hand and wrist exercises, do some stretches, maybe stand up, shake it out, get that blood flowing a little bit. Take care of yourself. Drink some water. Save what you're working on. Do what you got to do. Thank you, Jasper, for the, they call it hydration, not low duration. Drink. Thank you. Hello, Violet. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How is it going? Thank you for contributing to the Cowboy Karaoke Challenge. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good time lurking because last final. Love you. Absolutely. Take care. Enjoy your lurk. I love you as well. I'm sure you're going to do absolutely fantastically, and I will be proud of you now and forever. Best of luck, Violet. Thank you for the stretchies, Jasper. Speaking of stretchies. Big. Stretch. Thank you. Got some crisps and chocolate and some apple juice. Oh, that sounds like a nice little snack. I got some chocolate. I might grab one after stream. It's tucked away on my counter, and I don't need it now. It will probably be ending stream within an hour or two, so I can just grab a little chocolate before bed, maybe. Maybe. But I hope it's tasty. Love that for you. Or it says the colored lights at the top of the stream and this music make it seriously feel like some kind of dance party. It is a dance party. See? I'm dancing. Look at how I dance. I have so much range of motion. Let's go. Exactly, just like that. So much movement, so much, absolutely so much. Range of motion just makes you even cuter. Look at me, I'm so cute. Why'd you do it?
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
How will that work?
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Ah, so it's technically legal is what he's trying to say. Stereo silliness? Do you mean like how the sounds are bouncing from left to right ears? While next to you is playing the music from hidden speakers? It is indeed. Tell me about your device.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds.
Okay.
Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
What kind of payment we talking?
What's in this for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
Tell me about the device.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to
Oh, you already said that.
My system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
All right, let me do it.
I'll help you out.
I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins,
absolutely.
Let you know.
I'll go play with Quasar.
If you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me.
I'll never get caught. I'm very, very sneaky.
That data won't collect itself.
Link Click might be coming back to IDV for a collab. The skin I need the most of the main characters. Only then will I use the hunter that has the skin. I wish you the best of luck, Jasper. Hopefully it works out for you.
What did you hear exactly?
More rumors about strange metal creatures.
Hey there, Rita.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
That's good to hear.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back. And yet, you seem less than
Yeah, what's going on,
pleased.
Rita?
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around.
What, is she popular or something?
Decent tips since she got back.
I got it. She's more popular than you, and that's what you're upset about.
Commander, thanks again for all your help.
At least we got paid for it. Got money, got paid. Let you know if the collab does come back. Absolutely. Feel free to share your wins, history, everything that happens along the way. I'm gonna sneeze. Can you believe it? I can. Hey, Doran.
Hello again. Can I help you?
Give him Shell's tool? No.
Just
I'm gonna
passing
play.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
I want to play. It's me. Who's actually in Universe Music. It was indeed, yeah. Because it's at a club. There's a little club in here. Thank you for the blessings.
Places like this always want to hire Krogan.
Alright, let's play.
It's like we're a status.
I won twice already without him, though. Like, I can win fine on my own. Add 4... You know, add 1 to 8. Let's go. See if I can get a big number out of it. Add 1 to 8. Here we go. Come on, give me that 8, baby! And that's pretty good. Payout. Play again. Nearly every other human I've seen in the game looks terrible, but your character is gorgeous. What's up with that? Character creation abilities, I presume? Though I don't know for sure. I know that Tony, my roommate, did install a couple simple quality of life mods and possibly some, I don't think he did much like texture changes, but I wouldn't be surprised if the character creation has like a little bit more detail added to it than the average human character, but I'm not entirely positive. I'm gonna try. No! I busted. Let's play again. There, at least now they won't think I'm cheating since I lost. Because I tried to play it big. Minus 300 credits won. I think that means that... Am I down 300 right now? Uh-oh. Tony sounds like he's hardly working. He's putting the work in. He actually just got a new job recently. So he is actually putting the work in. Hey, payout. We're back to even.
Someone getting as lucky as you.
What? I just won twice, lost once. What are you talking about? Who said that? Who's talking to me? At least 5 times and don't get caught. Maybe we go to low stakes. Maybe they won't catch on very well if I play low stakes Quasar. He's really working. He is indeed. Add 1 to 8. Let's go. Add another 1 to 8. Give me big numbers. Ooh. 1 to 8. Low number, baby. Ah, I busted. Play again. So it doesn't significantly increase your chances of winning. Because I've lost twice already. There we go. That's at least 5 times, right? Isn't that all he needs? Use the gambling machines at least 5 times. I thought I played 5 times now. Try another low stakes game, maybe. Busted! Hello, puppy. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for edging and busting here in the lights. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I've been asking everybody when they pop in if you have any smile stories to share with us, anything that's made you smile today or this week. Feel free to share that happiness with us. I hope you're doing well. We actually talked about edging and busting earlier when we were talking to the police. So this is not the first time we've edged and busted on this stream. And it won't be the last! Give me that 1 to 8. I should have taken the 4 to 7. Taken? Taken.
Your luck seems unnatural, human.
What do you mean? Who's saying that? I didn't mean to pull my gun out. It was an accident, I swear. He's saying some nasty stuff here.
Hello again. Can I help you?
My luck really isn't any different than it was before. I came here before, and I've actually lost more this time than I did the first time I was here. What do you mean my luck's unnatural? Do I need to win 5 times? Oh, he did say recording losses is easier than wins, so he probably does need 5 wins. Let's do another low-stakes Quasar. We're definitely not going to get caught. Thank you for greeting each other. It's very sweet. Come on, 1 to 8. Come on, 1 to 8. Ooh, we gotta try it. Hey, we lost. Now, surely these losses will make him not suspicious, right? If you see somebody win 3 times and lose 5 times, you're not gonna be that suspicious of them. Let's try it again. Nope. See, look, I lost again. It's not suspicious at all. One to 8. 4 to 7. Hey. I wonder if I get more information, if he'll have... I feel like if I do it more, I'll just get caught and I'll be kicked out. But it's entirely possible that I would be able to get more information potentially. I feel like it's probably just a loss though, right? I had cheesy fries today. That made me smile. That is absolutely fantastic. I love a good cheesy fries. Was it just cheesy fries or were there extra toppings on top as well? What kind of cheesy fries did you get? Snack's been consumed. Time to go get that badge I crave so badly. You got this. Best of luck, Jasper. I hope it goes well for you. Take all the cares you can and relax. Or just kill them all. or survive good? I don't know. Whatever it is you're getting up to. Yeah, Big Gamba. We're doing Big Gamba, pup. I got McDonald's today, puppy. You missed my story at the beginning of the stream. I'm not going to go into all the details of it, but I ordered a 10-piece McNugget, and you won't believe what happened. I pulled my nuggets out, I whipped them out, and I started counting, as I always do, as we always need to. And what I got was 9 nuggets in my 10-piece McNugget. 9 nuggets! I should burn down the McDonald's, I swear. Absolutely terrible. Just cheese fries from Steak and Shake, nothing extra on top. Steak and Shake is pretty good. I've been there. Wait, no. Have I not been to Steak and Shake? I know I've seen Steak and Shake in some airports. I don't remember if I've been there or not. I want to say I have. I want to say I've been there at least once. I know I've been to Shake Shack a few times. I don't recall Steak and Shake. I think I have. I'm not 100% sure, though. Not like this. It was awful. It was terrible. It was a bad sign, but everything's been getting better since then. I avoid that cruelty by not liking nuggies to begin with. I mean, that is a good way to do it. My large fry was decent. It was warm. It was not too salty, not salty enough. It wasn't overflowing, but there was a nice, solid amount of fries. But yeah, I do like getting nuggets every once in a while. It's relatively cheap. It's a good way to get a little bit of food in there. I also got a burger. It was my entire meal for the day, basically. Let's get back to our Gamba. I don't really want to risk... Maybe one more. Maybe one more. What's the worst thing that could happen? Maybe I should have saved beforehand. Maybe one more, though. Nugget. Okay, okay. I'm not risking it anymore. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. He's been talking to me a lot, even though I've not been doing anything at all. I've been doing nothing.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
You bet.
Here you go. I hope it's what you're looking for.
You bet, and I bet as well. We both bet because gambling. Do you see?
I'm gonna get the system completed.
I didn't get that many winnings, honestly. I got a couple. I can dance. Hey, get it, sheepy? Show me your moves. Show me what you got. No, keep dancing. Yeah, yeah, get it, sheepy, let's go. Pop off, queen. Yeah, you got them schmoves, baby. Yeah, Doran moved down here so I can dance with him now. Thank you for dancing. Thank you for shaking that ass for me, pup. Club music started as soon as you walked into the room with this guy, so I thought it was going to be an intense scene. So I was so confused when you had a casual conversation. Yep, because I was right outside the club, so I was like, hey, what's going on here? What are you guys getting up to? What kind of shenanigans? Let me check the map. Can I see? I cannot see where else I need to go. But I think I only have one more, because the unusual readings... Citadel, it's the... Do I not actually have a mission for the weapons? Huh. Interesting. We'll bang, okay? Okay? We'll bang. She bang, she move. Maybe I should run back to Chelik and check on him and see what he has to say about it again. Because I could have sworn we were going for the weapons down here. But maybe I misunderstood.
Fucking hell, bless me. Oh, good golly.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar
we heard
call
about this,
them,
didn't we?
should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Yeah, we'd already heard about this situation, I believe. I don't recall if that's Liara's or if it's some other bit of Prothean technology. I want to say it was something else. Or it says, I never actually watched the Mass Effect Game Poop episode since I know nothing about it, but the catchphrase spilled over into the other games, poops, so I still know about it. Yep, it does kind of come through.
Now.
Wait, Chelik, I need to know about... Hold on. Am I missing something here? Oh, did I complete this because I talked to Rita? And now it won't let me make the pickup? I might have messed that up a little bit. My last save was over like 40 minutes ago, but I think a lot of that was just rambling. I wonder if I can try to load this autosave and see what happens. Because this was 20 minutes ago, but I think that was all just... Here. You know what? I'm going to do it. Okay. This will be fine. It'll be totally okay. We're just going to do this all over again. We're not going to talk to Rita. We're going to go do the weapons pickup, and then we'll go talk to Rita. Hey, Shells, how you doing? You looked pretty comfortable on your knees, didn't you? Sorry, that was rude.
Yeah, what is it?
Seems the owner did.
Jump through all this, because we already talked about it. Why would you do it then?
Need a few more recorded wins and
how will that work?
Need a few more wins. Nothing like
Why don't you just sell the device then?
No, this device is archaic. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and complete. Nothing like my system eventually will, but...
I want to talk about payment.
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
All right, let me do it.
Well...
All right, I'll do this later, though. It's all sentence mixing, and that phrase sounds very natural, and it got so popular the voice actor said it. Of course it did. Yeah, YouTube poops are... Game poops, they're all the same thing, just like taking the words, like... mashing them together like Pingus! Pingus is a big one, for sure. Most I know about this game besides the saucy SFM videos. I mean, that's all a part of it. It's all a part of the story of Mass Effect. This is the Ass Effect. Well, I'm pretty sure I saw the game poops for that, but it has been a long, long while, so I'm not positive about it.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Maybe.
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods. That looks about right. Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
I don't think so.
I'll just take the weapons.
The hell are you playing at?
You heard me.
Sorry, Jax. This is the end for you.
Stupid Army bitch. Kill her.
Oh, jeez. Everything exploded. Every one of them is canon, 100% canon. Didn't get out, but everyone else did, so it's okay. 3 got out, 1 didn't. Doesn't change my rank. I mean, that's pretty good still. Excellent work. Gamer poop, game poop, whatever it is, it's fine. It's all poop. 4 stars. Oh, jeez. Good golly. Jax, we're going to lift you. Then we're going to throw you as well. And we're going to drop a little singularity over there. I'm going to throw you. Might as well warp you while I'm at it, too. Can you put him in stasis, please? Wow, I got real hurt there. What did he want me to do? Make the pickup. Pick up a weapons shipment. Doesn't want you to cause any trouble. Ah, interesting. I may have caused some trouble. Hey, can you make this weapons shipment? Don't cause any trouble, though, please.
Think we're good, Commander.
Nothing happened. Everything's fine. What do we get? We got a Hurricane 2 and a Reaper 3. Nice. I'll take all that. Oopsie doodles. I'm sure he'll be chill about it, though, right? He might not even know. I'll say that he was coming right for me. I didn't have a choice. He was trying to turn on me. It wasn't my fault. I was minding my own business, and he opened fire. He could have just given me the weapons. He was the one who decided to be aggressive about it. All I said was, give me the weapons, and you're not getting paid. And then he decided to get all aggro and be like, oh, I'm going to shoot you. I don't understand these people.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an
hey, we heard about this one.
After unearthing a Prothean.
We're going to skip that because we heard about it already. Quicken up the load time a little bit. To all of you without the subscription, there will be an ad dropping in the next minute or so, so be prepared for that. Hello, Chelik.
What the hell happened down there, Commander?
Shut up.
Quit your whining. Here's your shipment.
You've put me in a bit of a bind here, Commander. See yourself out when you're ready.
What happened? What happened? What went wrong? I guess he's not happy about it. Oh, well. That's just what happens sometimes. Sheepy, are you okay? There we go. Turn around. Ooh.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud.
Oh, wait, we heard about this one too,
Krogan
actually.
Group had contracted Binary Helix.
Yeah, we heard about that one. I've seen streams with an ad timer on screen. You can look into that. Potentially. I don't know if I'd want it to be on stream, though. Or on screen. Depends on how obtrusive it would be. Because I've only just recently gotten the ad countdown for myself. Because I've never turned it on before, so I never knew when ads were going to happen. Small thing in the top corner. Guess that wouldn't be too bad, potentially. I'm sure there are easy enough ways to connect it all. Can I still get paid by Rita for bringing her sister back? Like, I still did that. I do feel a little bad. Like, of all the Renegade stuff I've done, I do, for whatever reason, feel a little bad that it was causing trouble and blowing shit up that didn't quite work out well. Like, I didn't really have to do that. I could have done plenty of things that weren't that. And maybe I could have gotten better rewards for it. Maybe I screwed myself. We may never know. Could fit to the left of your top left blue light up there. It could indeed. I don't usually have too much going on up in that corner.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work.
That's
Thanks
good
for
to
getting
hear.
her out of court.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy.
yet you seem
I'm
less.
glad she's out of. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
I didn't get paid this time. Tragic. Hey, Jenna.
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
Goodbye. Okay, we're gonna go play high stakes Quasar. Let's go. Give me that big cash money. 1 to 8, let's go. 4 to 7. Yep, big payout. That's 1 win. Give me more. We're even right now. 7. Give me another one. Give me another one. Another 1 to 8. And another 1 to 8. And a 4 to 7. Hey, another huge payout.
See someone getting as lucky as you.
I'm not getting that lucky even. I'm really not. It's not a big deal. Relax, Max. I won twice in a row. I did this earlier all on my own, and nobody got upset about it. Pata 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 pata. We did it! The pata for luck worked! Pata pata, goodbye, hand. Thank you, Bobbert. Appreciate that. We're playing again now. We're 300 credits up. Hit me with another one. Hit me with another one. Hit me with another one. More! More! And a 4 to 7. Oh, this is dangerous. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken the 4 to 7 on that one. That was dangerous. I just lost 200 credits. Okay, this time, though. This time for real. 1 to 8. No! No! I can't believe it. My good luck is lost. I took the patties off, and now I'm a failure. I did this to myself. I'll take the payout in the 19.
Unnatural, human.
I just lost twice in a row. What are you talking about? What do you even mean? I'll play again. 4 to 7. Give me some big numbers. Big numbers. Let's go. It's a 50-50 whether I can get 19 or 20. This would be... We're doing it. Coin flip. One more win. I believe in myself. One more win. Let's go, baby. I'm feeling big. I'm feeling strong. Big money, big money. And another one. Payout. There we go. Let's go. I don't trust it anymore. Pretty sure you're rigging the game and you need to be removed from the premises as soon as possible. I mean, I do have a device that slightly increases my odds of winning. He's not wrong, but like, why is he getting in my grill like this? You bet.
There you go.
Excellent indeed. You enjoy those winnings.
Thank you. And now we have to get up here to do one more dance. Yeah. Dance. Don't mind my guns, I still like to dance. Doesn't matter, they don't get in my way. I'm the best, the greatest, the test of greatness. Thank you for dancing, Bobber. Okay, now everything is all in the space. It's in the space! Which means we're just going to space now. We have completed our time here on the Citadel. How many credits do I have, actually? I have enough credits. I could buy the grenade upgrade. So we're going to go buy the grenade upgrade, and then we'll leave. Yeah? Yeah. Character's butt is nice, too. She does have a very fit keister. She works out, as she has to be a strong, intelligent, powerful soldier. Nice. Yams would say that, I feel. In this moment, that is definitely a Yams. Did somebody say nice ass? Nice.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased,
give me the standard items. Unique item. Thank you. And then we go. We leave. We go this way. Where am I? Who am I? What am I doing? I just need to get back to the Normandy so I can run around and talk to everybody and then go to space and do some missions. We'll probably go... I don't recall exactly how all of it works in Mass Effect 1. I know there's planets that you can explore in the Mako. I don't know if any of our missions are that mission. We'll see. We'll play it by ear.
So tell me, who'd win in a fight between you and Shepard?
Me.
Do Krogan size up everyone for a fight, even friends and allies?
Yes.
Shoger sounds like a mecha model. You know, I could definitely see that. The Shoger Mark II or some shit. That definitely could work. Could fit into a lot of those universes. Where's my spaceport? To the Presidium. To the Perineum.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists.
I think this is the same one we heard already. That we got the quest for this.
No demands have yet been made.
Shoger sounds like someone has trouble pronouncing soldier. No! No, don't hit me with that, Bobber. No, not like this. That's a low blow. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'd be insulted in this way. On my own stream. These streams exist solely for you all to compliment me and tell me I'm cool. Not allowed. I can't drive this ship anywhere. You're so cool. Thank you. Thank you, Eyes of Trash, and thank you, Steve. Welcome to the stream, Steve. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day. Thank you for stopping by, as always. How is it going? Every time somebody's been walking in, I've been asking them to share any smile stories they may have. Anything that's made you smile today or this week. Bringing some positivity and light to the world. Speaking of positivity and light, Bobber is positively light on brain cells and even brain activity, even proportional to the brain cells within the brain is light activity. That's right. You are a moron. You're an idiot. You're dumb, and you got poop for brains, gamer poops in your brains. It's nothing but shit, and you're full of it. That's what I say to you. That's right. Pronounce the L in Salmon. I know a Salmon. How dare you spend an exorbitant amount of points just to call me cute? You're not wrong, though. I mean, I am pretty fucking cute. I'm kind of precious. I'm like a sweet little bean. I'm like a prairie dog. Just go, poop, hello, hey, how's it going? You're not wrong. Whoa, chill, 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 relax, guy. It's okay. Step back, man. Step off. None of those. How do I get to my ship? I don't think I can get to my ship from here. Rude. It's true, he does. Think of the head pats. I think there may have been one over this way. No, that's just where we were. Where's the... Is it just down in CSEC? It might just be in CSEC. I might have to go all the way back down there. I do have gamer poops in my brain. I think of scenes from it all the time. Exactly. See, it's just an accurate statement. That's simply what it is. It's a kind and gentle statement.
Prime, we present another profile in courage.
Oh, we already heard this one. Sorry, gotta cut you off. I saved her body already. I don't need to hear more about her. Is this the way to the spaceport? Docking bay?
You Quarians messed up the whole galaxy when you let the Geth
What's
break
docking?
free. Do your people ever talk about it?
Do the Krogan talk about starting a foolish war that resulted in the Turians sterilizing your people?
All the time.
Yeah, honestly. But also the Krogans didn't start the war, really. I mean, they kind of did. I guess you could say they did. I guess so. See those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved penises. Big curved penises. I've heard of them. I've heard tell.
Shore party. Decontamination.
Sure.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
You're welcome. Hey, codex entry. Let's see what we got now. FTL drive appearance. New space travelers ask, what does it look like outside a ship moving at faster than light speed? Part of the answer can be seen in a simple pane of glass. Light travels slower through glass than it does through open air. Light also moves slower in conventional space than it does in a high-speed Mass Effect field. This causes refraction. Any light entering at an angle is bent and separated into a spectrum. Objects outside the ship will appear refracted. The greater the difference between the objective, exterior, and subjective, interior speeds of light, the greater the refraction. As the subjective speed of light is raised within the field, objects outside will appear to redshift, eventually becoming visible only to radio telescope antennae. High-energy electromagnetic sources normally hidden to the eye become visible in the high blue spectrum. As the speed of light continues to be raised, X-ray, gamma ray, and eventually cosmic ray sources become visible. Stars will be replaced by pulsars, the accretion disks of black holes, quasars, and gamma ray bursts. To an outside observer, a ship within a Mass Effect drive envelope appears blue shifted. If within a field that allows travel at twice the speed of light, any radiation it emits has twice the energy as normal. If the ship is in a field of about 200 times light speed, it radiates visible light as X-rays and gamma rays, and the infrared heat from the hull is blue shifted up into the visible spectrum of higher. Ships moving at FTL are visible at great distances, though their signature will only propagate at the speed of light. Red and blue shift, our favorite. Relieved emoji. Hooey!
Commander.
How's it going?
You need?
Ship status report, Joker?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her.
And that's you?
The balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot.
Yeah,
Commander.
but you got it because you're
Lucky
cool.
for you, I'm anything but average.
He is really good, though. I just want to talk.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even.
No, I was really just gonna ask,
damn
like,
helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Oh man, asking are you contagious is so rude. But it's probably just because I don't know what the disease is. But no, I want to be nice to my friends. I'll be rude to everybody, but my friends I love. Is your character a romance option for me? You gotta work for it. She's a tough cookie to crack.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know?
Yeah, you kind of jumped up my ass immediately.
Okay. I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow. Too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack. It's very dramatic. but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you.
I believe in you.
Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
How'd you get your nickname?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
That's not an answer.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker. And it stuck.
Very serious fella, huh? Were you unhappy?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it.
Yep, you dedicated yourself. You got the passion.
Sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Yeah, I believe that. Speaking animations are good stuff. It's pretty enjoyable, pretty good stuff for the age. Tell me about your disease. How do you get it? What happens?
I need to know more about this Rolex syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. I classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures. Hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
How'd you do your job?
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander.
I don't know. I've seen him flapping.
This chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though.
Can you piss in the chair?
I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
Here's my smile story for the day. That line you just said, smile at graduation. It is a smile story. You're not wrong.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Personal history.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look,
Tell me about yourself.
For an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets.
You're a spacer like me.
Ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the academy.
Fair enough. I think that's about all I can ask you right now. Goodbye, forever. I'll never talk to you again. That's not true. I love Joker. He's a good boy. Planets and locations? Stations. Arcturus stations. Arcturus Station is the gateway to Sol, a 5-kilometer diameter Stanford Torus-type space station at the trailing Lagrange point of the gas giant Themis. Construction on Arcturus Station began in 2151 and concluded in 2162. It was inaugurated in 2156 and has served as the military and political headquarters of the Systems Alliance from the First Contact War until the present. When humanity activated the Charon Mass Relay in 2149, it led to Arcturus, 36 light-years from Sol, Earth's sun. Arcturus is the third brightest star seen from Earth. It is an ancient red giant from the generation born before Sol. Its worlds are either gas giants or ice chunks. While some rocky debris exists, the metal content is 25% lower than normal. To build Arcturus Station, metallic asteroids were towed through the mass relays to the construction site. Many of these asteroids remain near the station, their mined-out areas home to transient populations. The expense of bringing construction materials into the system was acceptable due to its strategic value. With 3 primary mass relays in addition to the secondary one to Sol, Arcturus is a major communications and military choke point. The Alliance First Fleet is based in Arcturus, where it can guard the gates to Sol and react to incursions in the 3 connected clusters. The station also hosts the System Alliance Parliament and the Systems Alliance Military General Headquarters. Its permanent population is approximately 45,000. Arcturus is actually from the galactic halo, one of a cluster of 52 stars that are crashing through the disk of the galaxy. In 1 billion years, Arcturus will be sailing through the depths of extragalactic dark space. Interesting. I have to go. Very polite indeed. Hello? Ah.
The Normandy is
yes.
a prototype
Tell me about the Normandy.
Developed by the Human Systems Alliance with the assistance of the Citadel Council. It is optimized for scouting and reconnaissance missions in unstable regions, using state-of-the-art stealth technology. For most ships, the heat generated through standard operations is easily detectable against the absolute zero background of space. The Normandy, however, is able to temporarily sink this heat within the hull. Combined with refrigeration of the exterior hull, the ship can travel undetected for hours or drift passively for days of covert observation. This is not without risk. The The stored heat must eventually be radiated, or it will build to levels capable of cooking the crew alive. Another component of the stealth system is the Normandy's revolutionary Tantalus drive, a Mass Effect core twice the standard size. The Tantalus drive generates mass concentrations that the Normandy falls into, allowing it to move without the use of heat-emitting thrusters.
It's a very high-tech ship. One of its kind, and it's ours. Mine, even. Yeah, given the time, I don't think we're going to be ending up blasting off to space today either. We'll probably save blasting off to space for the start of Saturday's stream. For now, we'll just kind of wander around, talk to everybody on the ship, get an idea of where we're going and what we're doing, and then we'll blast off on Saturday.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
You doubt my decisions?
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Yeah, you better. How do you feel about aliens on the ship? Tell me the truth.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
It's not just our problem.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
Yeah, eat shit,
I
Presley.
guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old
You
ways
are.
of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Can we ask you a few personal questions?
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were one of the first reinforcements to arrive at Elysium after the Blitz hit. Those raiders were no match for an Alliance frigate. Of course, the only reason the colony was still standing was because of you, Commander.
I did some things,
you
huh?
held out as long as you did.
I was pretty cool for a 22-year-old, honestly. Maybe does a lot of heavy lifting there for sure.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Makes sense. All right, goodbye
Carry
forever.
on, Presley.
I'll never
Yes,
see
ma'am.
you again. Renegade +2? Why? Because I told him to not hate aliens? It's probably the way I said it more than anything. Human diplomatic relations? Humanity has encountered many galactic species. Wars have been few, but mistrust is rife. Politically, the Alliance is a peaceful trade partner of the Turians. As a practical matter, however, there is simmering antagonism and bigotry between both populations over the First Contact War of 2157. The Alliance enjoys good relations with the Asari, though many privately believe the matriarchs are aristocratic and overcautious. Though humans know better than to unconditionally trust any Solarian, their shared restless, reckless ways make them natural allies against the conservative Turians and Asari. The Krogan have no unified government, but individuals are generally treated as potential criminals, a reputation most Krogan enjoy living down to. The Alliance has no formal contact with the Quarians. Their migrant fleet has not yet passed through any human-settled system. The Batarians are rivals for control of the Skyllian Verge. They sever their treaties with the Citadel to prosecute a colonial conflict against the Alliance. Officially, there is no war, but neither is there any peace. They're slavers, and we'll fuck them up. They better not get in my way. I'll kill them. I'll kill them dead. I swear I will. I'll do it. Anyone in here? Nope. Let me run. Run. One of the very subtle mods that Tony added to this is that it makes it so that when you're on the Normandy or in safe areas, you're not always wearing your armor and weapons. Like, traditionally in the game, you'd be wearing it all right now. But because of the mod, I'm now wearing my officer's uniform. Because it makes a little more sense when it's like, oh, we're not actively in war right now. Why not just kind of dress down a little, be a little more calm and, like, comfortable. It's kind of cool. Hey, Caden, what's up?
Anything you need, Commander?
Tactical appraisal, maybe?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We did do pretty well. Thanks, Caden. Robert says, sometimes I think about how I initially just visited your streams occasionally for funsies. I've got a 32 streak. Watching you play a game I have no interest in otherwise. I love you, cutie pie parent. Papa, you're way too sweet. You're gonna make me cry almost. I'm glad that my silly antics and the nature of these streams, whatever it is that they are, is enough to draw you in to hang out with us for a little time occasionally. It's really lovely that you've found this connection and we made this connection with each other. I love you as well. It's a pleasure to have you here always. Just want to drop some emotions on you out of nowhere. You did. Just hit like a brick. Just tossed it right in my face out of nowhere. But thank you. It was an absolute pleasure. And know that I will never judge you if you need to do anything else. If you need to do your lurks, it's always totally acceptable if you want to just say hi and go do something else, especially if a game doesn't interest you. But if you are also interested enough in whatever I'm doing to watch a game that doesn't interest you, all the better as well. Hey, Caden, I'm looking for some personal input. What do you think of me?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at.
Do you think I'm cool and hot?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal...
No! Tell me now! Okay, goodbye.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
The way he said that, I feel like I heard lust in his voice. Longing. He was pining for me. That's what I feel like. I'm still uncertain on who I'm going to end up romancing. I'm kind of torn between Garrus, Caden, and Liara, primarily. Those are my main interests at the moment. I'm not sure where I'm going to end up falling. Starships, crew considerations. Cabins give each individual 10 cubic meters of space. On larger vessels, private rooms are common. As ships get smaller, the number of crew packed into a single wardroom increases. Asari prefer shared spaces even on large vessels, while Krogan territorial instincts make it impossible for them to cohabitate even on the smallest ships. On smaller vessels, hot bunking is the norm. Crew members assigned to different watches share the same bunk. When one gets off duty, he wakes up the person in the bunk. While that crewman is on duty, the first gets his rack time. Spacecraft compartments can be isolated by airtight doors in case of decompression. The cinematic vision of explosive decompression is fiction. Hold compartments either take enough damage that occupants are killed instantly, or leak slowly enough that they are able to reach protective gear. Compartments are equipped with emergency life support apparatus. Fireproof plastic bubbles with air bottles. Small when stowed, also comfortably accommodate one individual inflated. Damage control procedure cuts off ventilation to burning compartments. Without oxygen to consume, fires die in seconds. The compartment is repressurized afterwards for crew recovery. Mass Effect fields create an artificial gravity, AGRAV, plane below the decks, preventing muscle atrophy and bone loss in 0G. Large vessels arrange their decks perpendicular to their thrust axis. The highest decks are at the bow, and the lowest at the engines. This allows AGRAV to work with the inertial effects of thrust. Ships that can land arrange their decks laterally, so the crew can move about while the vessel is on the ground. Warships normally turn off their AGRAV systems during combat, reducing the heat generated by systems and increasing combat endurance. To provide a point of reference for navigating in 0G, floors are painted a different color from the walls and ceilings. That's a fun little detail. I was going to ask if we got a buy mod, or if it's possible in vanilla. It might be possible. I guess I can talk to Tony. I don't know if he did that or not. But I think it's okay for there not to be a buy mod here, because I would probably just go for Tali again, maybe, because I love Tali. She's one of my favorites. But I've already done that in all of my male shep runs, so I feel like I should go for something different. Which is also why I'm kind of okay with going for Garrus, Caden, or Liara, because I never have gone for a full romance with any of them, and I've never seen the romance with any of them, so I think that could be interesting, potentially. But we'll see. We'll see what feels right.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Hello, Dr. Chuckwus. And, a buy is sometimes possible. I believe in Mass Effect everybody has canon sexualities, so there are a couple of homosexual options, and a couple of heterosexual options, and a couple of bisexual options. Like, there are some people who are bi, some people are homosexual, and some people who are heterosexual in the games. And there is at least one person, I think, who, as the games go on, opens up their options a little bit. It's on the wiki page for Jack, and I think it specified male shepherd, so I was curious if everybody's straight. Not everybody. I'd say the majority are straight, but like I said, there's a couple gays and a couple bis in there. But the majority are straight. At least in vanilla Mass Effect. Let me ask you about Caden.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
I think we talked about this already, but L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implant.
Complications?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity...
Yeah, we got this already. We already talked about that.
There's a long list of horrific side effects.
I remembered in Fire Emblem
Aiden's
Fates,
lucky.
there is this
He just
single
gets
male
migraines.
x male option and a single female x female option. It was interesting to see that. It is interesting to see games opening up more and more to having those as an option. And some of them, like Baldur's Gate, are just like, you know what? Everybody's game for everyone. We all love each other in this fantasy world, and it's a good time. Speaking of fantasy worlds, you are living in a fantasy world, unfortunately, if you think that you can get away without watching an ad if you don't have my subscriptions. Because right now, an ad is going to play within the next minute or so. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. And take care, and hopefully the ads don't serve you too poorly. Can I ask you some personal questions, Dr. Chakwas?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventures.
I feel like we asked her about her past as well.
Stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers.
Yeah, we
with
already
kissing.
talked to her about
But
this.
Humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always
Goodbye.
needs to go. Goodbye, Commander.
We already talked. We don't need to talk again. Ads, ads, ads. Delusions of advertisement avoidance. Can you believe these people? Is this my room? Thank you for reading the personnel manual. That's me. I get my own special room because I'm the captain now. Systems Alliance military ranks. The Alliance uses a modified version of the ranking system that has been used for hundreds of years. Soldiers are classified into rank and file enlisted personnel, experienced non-commissioned officers, NCOs, and specially trained officers. The divide between naval personnel and ground forces, Marines, is small. Ground units are a specialized branch of the fleet, just as fighter squadrons are. This unity of command is imposed by the futility of fighting without control of orbit. Without the Navy, any army is pointless. The Marines, as a matter of pride, maintain some of their traditional rank titles. For example, Marines have privates and corporals instead of servicemen. In ascending order of responsibility, the ranks of the Alliance are enlisted, servicemen 3rd class / private 2nd class, servicemen 2nd class / private 1st class, servicemen 1st class / corporal, NCOs service chief, gunnery chief, and operations chief, officers 2nd and 1st lieutenant, staff lieutenant, lieutenant commander, staff commander, captain major, rear admiral, general, admiral, and fleet admiral. That all makes sense. We get a little bit of history on how it all breaks down for the people. I get a nice little room. You all gotta sleep in the pods. Ha. I don't have to sleep in the pods. Oh no, we already went down the stairs. Now we have to go through the elevator. Elevator of love. Elevator. Take me down. Hello, everybody. It's me. I'm here. Hello, Rex. I love you.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard.
Nice Rex you got,
What can
Rex.
I do for you?
I have a personal inquiry.
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Don't be an ass.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped
Come on,
out
Rex.
the entire race. That
Quit
was
being a
fun.
bummer. That's unfortunate.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It isn't? I mean, no, it really isn't. There was a genophage that was released on them, and they're slowly dying out. Can I listen to that song after stream? You got it.
It seems pretty much the
Do
same
it.
to me.
So your people were infected with a
Yeah, come on,
genetic
Shepard.
mutation,
Come on, sheepy.
an infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth. And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I see your point.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
Really not,
I
honestly.
don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Yeah, come on, sheepy. Get your head out of your ass. Just notice the white on your hoodie's ears. Yep. Yeah, I recolored a bunch of it just to kind of match the aesthetic. Just little ears up there. Touchy subject.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
Did you, though?
The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Tell me about the genophage.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far.
It's pretty awful, really.
Every Krogan is infected. Everyone. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Santa hat covers them so they blended in. Yeah, indeed. The Santa hat does cover it quite a bit. But I felt like I needed to get a little festive still.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Yeah, it's probably not common.
Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
What about the extinction? How's that going for you?
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
So?
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
I see.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
I love you, Rex. I love you forever. Krogan, genophage. The genophage bioweapon was created to end the Krogan rebellions. From the start, the Krogan had overwhelmed the Council. Only timely first contact with the Turians saved the Council races. The Turians fought the Krogan to a standstill, but sheer weight of Krogan numbers indicated the war could not be won through conventional means. The Turians collaborated with the Solarians to genetically engineer a counter to the rapid breeding of the Krogan. The genophage virus gained the energy to replicate by eating key genetic sequences. Every cell in every Krogan had to be altered for the weapon to be foolproof. Otherwise, the Krogan could have used gene therapy to fix the affected tissues. Once a genophage strain could find no more genes to eat, it would starve and die, limiting spin-off mutation and contamination. This created genetic flaw is hereditary. The Solarians believed the genophage would be used as a deterrent, a position the Turians viewed as naive. Once the project was complete, the Turians mass-produced and deployed it. The Krogan homeworld, their colonies, and all occupied worlds were infected. The resulting mutation made only 1 in 1,000 Krogan pregnancies carried to term. It did not reduce fertility, but offspring viability. The rare females able to carry children to term became prizes the Krogan warlords fought brutal battles over. The Krogan are a shadow of their former glory. While the rebellions took place centuries ago, they are constantly reminded of the horror of the genophage, and of their inability to counter it. The release of the genophage is still controversial, bitterly debated in many circles. It really is awful, and I can't actually blame Sheepy that much, considering that in all of our codex entries it was barely mentioned, and only now do we get more detail about it. Like, the fact that it not just makes them infertile, it makes it so they can get pregnant, but there is no guarantee that the child will survive, which is even worse, because it gives you that hope along the way. Awful. Oh, we can equip everybody from here. Nice. I will consider doing that someday. Hey, Ashley, what's up?
Commander?
How are we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
Stop dwelling.
They died, you lived. That happens in this job.
Yes, Commander. Believe me, I understand that. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Then be more alert.
The answer seems plain enough to me. Be more alert.
Aye, aye, Commander. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Okay, fair enough. Goodbye.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
She's getting along decently well with me, considering I've been kind of antagonistic toward her. I haven't been like a total bitch, but I've been kind of a bitch. Hey, Garrus.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander.
Oh, absolutely. You're cool and hot.
Would be better than life at CSEC.
You knew?
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
True.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
That was your reason?
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
It's a tough decision.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC.
It's a good opportunity.
I plan to make the most of this.
And I plan to make the most of you.
And without CSEC headquarters looking
That's
over
not
my
true,
shoulder,
actually. I probably won't
maybe
use you
I
that
can
often.
Get the job done my way for a change.
Sounds good to me.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander. Commander, good to see you.
Let me check out the Mako. My sweet baby Mako. Oops. Codex.
The Normandy is a
Mako.
The Mako infantry fighting vehicle was
like a
designed for
shark.
the System Alliance's frigates. Though the interior is cramped, an M35 is small enough to be carried in the cargo bay and easily deployed on virtually any world. With its turreted 155mm mass accelerator and coaxially mounted machine gun, the Mako can provide a fire team with weapon support as well as mobility. Since Alliance Marines may be required to fight on any world, the Mako is environmentally sealed and equipped with microthrusters for use on low-gravity planetoids. The Mako is powered by a sealed hydrogen-oxygen fuel cell and includes a small Element Zero core. While not large enough to nullify the vehicle's mass, the core can reduce it enough to be safely airdropped. When used in conjunction with thrusters, it also allows the Mako to extricate itself from difficult terrain.
Basically, if you get stuck, you can reset yourself with powerful thrusters. It's a fun time. Oh, Alliance Requisition Officer.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Indeed.
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a
Yeah, I
bad
bought a
thing.
couple licenses.
Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Pay you?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more
I
than
bought a
I'd
bunch
like.
of licenses.
With no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Tell me about the licenses.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What are licenses? Just, license to sell. And he's selling a bunch of stuff that I've done. Manufacturers.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
I just bought them all because they offered me more options. Show me.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Ooh-wee, look at that. Spicy, big Hamwasser 7. That's the very expensive stuff. Can't quite afford that, but I could not afford a biotic amp yet either. A lot of options in here, a lot of very good ones. Nothing I'm going to get myself quite yet.
Looking for supplies?
Yes, will you tell me about new items?
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
I don't have money
Not
for
right now,
non-basic
thanks.
items right now.
No problem.
I appreciate you,
Checking
but
back.
unfortunately I am poor. I'm just getting started. Hello? Hello, Element Zero Core. I will read about you momentarily. And Field Integrity Monitor, I will read about you as well. Hello, Engineer Adams.
Commander, you know that Quarian Tally?
Yeah, she's great.
Been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Is she bothering you?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Wish
actually
my
want
guys
to. I
were
love
half
her.
as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
She's useful.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
No, I wanted to come down here to ask you personal questions.
Where else have you served, Adams?
You name a class
Tell me about
Alliance
yourself. I'm
ship,
meeting the
I
crew.
probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy.
Frigate.
My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Alright, tell me about the Normandy.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed.
She's quick.
She's the
She
only one
is
using the new
speed.
Tantalus drive core.
Sorry, Tantalus Drive Core?
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
It's pretty impressive, it's true. What about the stealth system on the Normandy?
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
That doesn't sound good. So we need to vent occasionally. Venting is important. Remember that. When you're among us, venting is important. So we're invisible then?
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
FTL gives us away?
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare.
No, that's totally fair.
Sensors can pick up our
It's fair
location
there's a flare in
whenever
that
we
way.
enter or exit FTL flight. But for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
It's pretty special. Alright, goodbye
Carry
forever.
on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Got a bunch of codex entries.
Faster-than-light drives use element zero cores
I think we
to
read
reduce
about
the mass
this
of the
already.
ship,
I don't think this one was
allowing
new.
higher rates of acceleration. This effectively raises the speed of light within the mass effect field, allowing high-speed
maybe
travel
not.
with negligible relativistic time dilation effects. Starships still require conventional thrusters, chemical rockets, commercial fusion torch, economy ion engine, or military anti-proton drive, in addition to the FTL drive core. With only a core, a ship has no motive power. The amount of EZO and power required for
EZO.
a drive increases exponentially to the mass being moved and the degree it is being lightened. Very massive ships or very high speeds are prohibitively expensive. If the field collapses while the ship is moving at faster than light speed, the effects are catastrophic. The ship is snapped back to sublight velocity, the enormous excess energy shed in the form of lethal Cherenkov radiation.
That sounds terrible. We should never do that. Hopefully it'll never happen.
Larger warships are generally classified in one of four weights. Frigates are small, fast ships used for scouting and screening of larger vessels. Frigates often operate in wolf pack flotillas. Cruisers are middleweight combatants, faster than dreadnoughts and more heavily armed than frigates. Cruisers are the standard patrol unit and often lead frigate flotillas.
Frigate
Dreadnoughts
flotilla.
are kilometer-long capital ships mounting heavy, long-range firepower. They are only deployed for the most vital missions. Carriers are dreadnought-sized vessels that also carry large numbers of fighters. Smaller vessels are almost exclusively used in a support role to the warships during combat. Fighters are one-man craft used to perform close-range attacks on enemy ships. Interceptors are one-man craft optimized for destroying opposing fighters.
Thank you for the breakdown. I appreciate that. Tell me about technology
Biotics
now.
is the... When subjected to an electrical current, the rare material dubbed
One
Element
single
Zero,
Minecraft.
or EZO, emits a dark energy field that raises or lowers the mass of all objects within it. This mass effect is used in countless
title
ways,
drop.
from generating artificial gravity to manufacturing high-strength construction materials.
Roll credits.
It is most prominently used to enable faster-than-light space travel. EZO is generated when solid matter, such as a planet, is affected by the energy of a star going supernova. The material is common in the asteroid debris that orbits neutron stars and pulsars. These are dangerous places to mine, requiring extensive use of robotics, telepresence, and shielding to survive the incredible radiation from the dead star. Only a few major corporations can afford the setup costs required to work these primary sources. Humanity discovered refined Element Zero at the Prothean Research Station on Mars, allowing them to create Mass Effect fields and develop FTL
Mass Effect
traffic.
title drop. Whichever used the phrase Mass Effect was completely overdramatic. Humanity discovered refined Element Zero at the Prothean Research Station on Mars, allowing them to create Mass Effect fields and develop FTL travel. This technology allows the Mass Effect field to...
Element Zero can increase
It would be
or
nice. It'd be kind of
decrease
funny.
the mass of a volume of space-time when subjected to an electrical current. With a positive current, mass is increased. With a negative current, mass is decreased. The stronger the current, the greater the magnitude of the dark energy
Mass Effect!
In space, low-mass fields allow FTL travel and inexpensive surface-to-orbit transit. High-mass fields create artificial gravity and push space debris away from vessels. In manufacturing, low-mass fields permit the creation of evenly blended alloys, while high-mass compaction creates dense, sturdy construction materials. The military makes extensive use of mobility-enhancing technologies, with Mass Effect utilizing fighting vehicles standard frontline issue in most military forces.
Mass Effect
fields are also essential in the creation of kinetic barriers or shields to protect against enemy fire.
It is helpful. It should be a mod. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a mod out there like that. It seems like one of those silly things that somebody would be like, you know what? There will be people who are into this, and I will provide it for them. When it just says the word mass or effect separately, it plays the clip but cut off in a blatantly lazy way. Mass! Effect! Ass! Ass! Tips Fedora. Thank you, puppy.
Omni tools are handheld devices that combine a computer microframe, sensor analysis pack, and manufacturing fabricator. Versatile and reliable, an Omni tool can be used to analyze and adjust the functionality of most standard equipment, including weapons and armor, from a distance. The fabrication module can rapidly assemble small three-dimensional objects from common reusable
pretty
industrial
impressive,
plastics,
honestly.
ceramics, and light alloys. This allows for field repairs and modifications to most standard items, as well as the reuse of salvaged equipment. Omni tools are standard issue for soldiers and first-in colonists.
We all have an Omni tool, just some of us use it better than others. Alright. Tali, what's up, baby girl?
Your ship's amazing, Shepard.
You're amazing.
I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
It was not easy, but we were able to slide it in.
Been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The ship's special.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space.
It's pretty cool.
Thank you again for bringing me along.
Oh no, it's a pleasure to have you here.
A vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
You're into ships?
I had no idea you found ship technology.
We'll have a ship for you. You and me. How about... No, sorry,
The
can't do that.
migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable
It's not allowed, unfortunately.
But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original...
Date? Sorry, I thought you were saying something. My bad. Can't imagine the difficulty of choosing to pick someone different to romance for QuvarTV's sake and having to still love her. It is difficult, though. I have romanced other people. Like, I did romance Ashley in my very first playthrough of Mass Effect 1. And I think my first playthrough of Mass Effect 2, I romanced Miranda. And then I think it was my... And I did look at, like, other romances and, like, see kind of how they went a little bit. And then in my most recent and second playthrough of Mass Effect 1 and 2, as well as my first playthrough and only playthrough of Mass Effect 3, were romancing nobody in Mass Effect 1, and then romancing Tali in 2 and 3. I think my... I feel like there was a Liara in there at some point. Maybe I played Mass Effect 1 twice. I don't think so, but it's possible. That was 300 years ago.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Though it is always difficult. There are so many good characters in games like this. It's always difficult to make a choice. I married a girl in Skyrim who's bugged to not use any marriage dialogue, so I effectively have never married someone in Skyrim. In Skyrim, there was one lady I always wanted to be the person I married until the Dawnguard DLC. Then it was always Selena, but other than Selena, there was this one Breton woman who was I just thought she was very pretty. She didn't have a whole lot going on. I think her name was like Mara. No, Mara is one of the goddesses. I'll have to look it up. I'll look it up after this. Tell me about Quarians. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla.
That's a lot.
And each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
It's true. But like what? Give me examples.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child.
Ah.
If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births.
Interesting world.
Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
I'm going to use one of my few snoozes of this ad because we're getting close to the end of the stream here. So I'm just going to snooze this ad and say, wait a little bit. It'll give us 5 minutes to get through some of this dialogue, and then the ad will play while I'm saying goodbye. That works so much better. Serana! Yeah, is it Serana, not Serena? It's been a long time since I played. I played a little bit of Skyrim on stream during my 24-hour stream, or my 28-hour, 24-hour stream. I don't know if I've played it since then, though Aardvark the Useless is out there somewhere, so I can always go back someday and play more. Tell me about the Conclave.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law.
That tracks.
Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from
No,
their
it makes
crew
sense to have
a
couple people to help get you through it. Who are you saying you married, though? How'd you describe her? I don't remember a lot. She was a Breton lady. She was cute. She had, like, short brownish hair, I think. I want to say she wore, like, a blue outfit. I think she had like one of the Breton markings on her face. And she also didn't have like a whole lot going for her in terms of actual like personality, I don't think. I don't remember super well. You're Democratic?
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the admirals.
You're very...
And they can only do this once.
Not necessarily complicated.
After that, the entire board must resign their posts.
Relationship, but you have an interesting government.
In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Only as needed. You saying you married my wife, buddy? I don't know, it's possible. I'm not sure if Miri is who you're describing or not. It's very possible. Let me do a quick Google search. Because I did say Mara at first, because I thought it was like an M name. Oh, it could be. It might have been Muri. That's possible. I would have to look up a couple other people and see if another name pops out. But it might have been Muri. Because I remember her being a Breton. Yeah, I think that was who it was. Yeah. Yeah, I married your wife, buddy. First time I played Skyrim. Only 2 female Breton you can pick. Yep, that's the one. It's been a long time, because that was back when I first played Skyrim. Back, what, 13 years ago now? Back in 2011? Glad to see with the same taste and the same suffering. It did, you know, that explains a lot about why she felt like she didn't have like a whole lot going for her in terms of personality. It's because she was bugged, apparently. It's all coming together now. Alright, tell me about the Geth now.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Tell me. I want to know anything. I mean, everything. Could be helpful for what we're getting into, and also I just want to hear you talk more.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI.
Sure.
Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Isn't AI research illegal? I mean, it's only illegal because of the Geth, isn't it?
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting
okay, so it was illegal
law,
beforehand.
but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
Yeah, the neural network was a bit of a problem, the whole hive mind situation. Thank you again for resolving my problem. Yeah, I just thought she was cute. What can I say? She was a pretty lady. Hello, Lionheart. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'd imagine you're probably getting to rest soon, if not already. Sleeping. Maybe you're sleeping right now. Hey there. At least I caught a glimpse of my favorite streamer, my favorite video game girl, Tally. It's all coming up. Everything's coming up aces. And thank you very much. You're very sweet. If you have a moment before you have to dip, dive, and dodge out of here, I've been asking everybody who stops in to share some smile stories today. Something that's happened either today or this week that's made you smile. Otherwise, regardless, I hope you're having a wonderful day and thank you for stopping by. Tali is the best. We love her dearly. Also, there will be an ad starting very shortly for anybody who does not have a subscription to me, so be aware of that and be prepared for that. It's coming your way. Tell me about the neural network. I want to know more.
So the Geth.
I want to hear you talk endlessly. All day, every day.
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Like a hive mind.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious.
Yeah, so they're connected, but they are
When they're in
individualistic
close
still.
proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
I don't get it. I'm not smart.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and
I mean,
complex
oversimplifying would help
creations.
to make it understandable,
All you
wouldn't
need
it?
to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine,
Those are always
this caused a
dangerous
near
questions to
panic among
ask.
my people.
Why is that?
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long.
Yeah.
The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially
Yep, if they were
using them as
machines
slaves.
created for
It was
function, that's one
inevitable
thing.
the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation.
But once they gain sentience,
We
it's
knew they would
a
rise
living
up
being,
against us,
essentially.
so we acted first.
Ah.
A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
What did you expect?
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exiles searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
They defended themselves.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for
Yeah, but you
organics.
don't know that
None.
unless you give them a
Why
chance.
do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
Not everyone.
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy.
We're gonna be having a
want to
lot of
destroy
conversations
us.
about this over the
Not
next
just
3 games,
Quarians.
Tali.
All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
Alright, okay. Let's talk about something different. Tell me about your pilgrimage, about your adventures and journey here.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
Tell me about you.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew.
That's us. We accept you.
It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Do they always accept?
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard
Yeah,
gift.
you still want to offer
It's
something
not
of
the best way to make a good
substance.
impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Sounds dangerous.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease.
Yeah, you're gonna need that.
Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer.
Seems like it works so well for you. You got it all thought out pretty well.
Ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Indeed. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Savage. Had to do my bike. 311 calories burned. Nice. Congratulations. That seems great. I have an exercise bike, and I should really bring it into my room when I'm like watching stuff. It's very rare that I'm watching stuff, but not also working though, because I'm always trying to like download, render, edit, upload, add timestamps to like videos for the QuvarTV, or making thumbnails, or editing highlight VODs. I'm almost always working on something for streams. Not always, but very often, so there's not a whole lot of time where I might be able to do that. But anytime that I am doing that, I should probably try to like wheel the bike in here or something. That'd be handy. But congratulations, that's great. Excellent work, excellent efforts. I was not paying attention, and I heard gift. Gifts! I think that felt back when I could manage it. It could definitely be very good. A little bit of exercise can go a long way. More so lazy now than weak, yo. No, I definitely feel that. I used to work out several times a week, and then I started working more and doing stream stuff, and now I'm just tired and I don't have the energy or time to dedicate to that, so I don't work out anywhere near as much as I used to. I still try to get in like some push-ups and curl-ups and crunches and push-ups and squats and all kinds of stuff every once in a while, but still nowhere near as much of a defined workout routine than I used to have. So I did. My sliders are further in Hunter? In HXH? That's gotta mean something else. See, I see that as Hunter, but I'm sure it's something else other than the anime. My slider... Oh, your sliders are further in Hunter than me. They want me to catch what's using it. I understand. No, I am correct. It is Hunter. Your sliders are your kids. I remember this now because the sandwiches and the sliders, and they are further along, and they want you to catch up so you can all talk about it, and you're using the bike as time to catch up on that. I got it. I figured it out. Definitely. We can work out together. We could. The Cool Variety Show could be a workout stream where we all take the time to do a little bit of bike riding, maybe a little push-up here or there. It's all right there. It's all available to you. Hope it wasn't so I could say that it is and be funny. No, I saw it at first like, that seems like but that doesn't make sense. And I was like, wait, no, it does make sense. It makes total sense. It's right there. It's real. I need to catch up on Hunter myself. And by catch up, I mean I need to watch it. I started it a couple years ago and got like 20 to 40 episodes in. I don't remember exactly. I got to I don't know how far along you are in it, so I guess I don't want to say too much. But it was definitely past the first arc or two. Somewhere after that. But I'd like to go back and watch more of it at some point. It was very enjoyable. I've heard it only gets better as it goes. Exercise bike is now a helpful object in my room to hang commonly used clothes on, so I don't have to always put them back on a hanger. I mean, that does work. That is very helpful. Now imagine if next time, before you put an item on it or take an item off of it, you hop on, just ride it for like 30 seconds or a minute. Just a little bit, and build yourself up from there. Think of it, straighten up and wiggle. Let's change topics.
Like what?
Nothing. I should go.
I just want you to know that I love you.
See you later.
And I will never forget you, no matter what happens. I don't mean that to be ominous. Nothing's gonna happen, but just know that it'll always be there. My love for you. Look, aliens. We found out a bunch about Quarians. The Quarian economy. The migrant fleet has a little economic base, operating in a state of perpetual hand-to-mouth. While Quarian ships include light manufacturing and assembly plants, they lack heavy industries such as refining and shipbuilding. The fleet has tankers for water purification and oxygen cracking, but the space-intensive nature of agriculture limits food production. A single disaster could destroy the fragile balance. The Quarians earn income in creative ways. Because the government is obliged to provide food, water, air, and medical support for every individual, the Conclave strategically determines the course of the fleet to bring in resources and income. A species who suspects the migrant fleet is heading toward their space often offers a gift of surplus starships, fuel, and resources to convince the Conclave to alter course. As the fleet passes through a system, swarms of mining vessels work over asteroids for metals and siliceous materials and cometary bodies for water, ice, and organics. Quarian miners are adept at locating and strip mining spaceborne resources. This sparks conflict with corporations already working on the system. Large mining concerns spend millions on lobbyists and public relations portraying the Quarians as locusts, devouring the resources of a system before moving on. The greatest asset of the Quarians is their rarefied skills. Most are experienced miners. Due to their life of perpetual salvage and repair, they are skilled engineers and technicians. More than once, the very corporations that lobby against the Quarians have made backroom deals with the fleet, arranging for skilled Quarians to fill space engineering jobs that other species would demand higher wages for. Quarians are widely hated among the working classes. The Quarians are coming to take our jobs is a common response to the fleet's approach. They're doing their best. They're working hard. Robert says gives me support to help get off my bed with my elderly 25-year-old back. That'll do it indeed. Sometimes you need a little bit of support for things like that. I know when I was younger, now I'm a ripe old age of 30. When I was younger, I would roll out of bed sometimes, and it would be my fight or flight that would help me get out of bed, because I knew that if I didn't stand up straight, I would fall over and possibly hurt myself. Old. I'm not actually old. I'm still young and powerful and brave and cool and hot. And cute. I swear, trust me. Here, listen to me talk about Quarian governments. Due to the Quarians' precarious existence and the need to enforce strict rationing, government is somewhat autocratic. The migrant fleet's operations are directed by the Admiralty, a board of 5 military officers who are advised by a legislative body called the Conclave. Each vessel in the fleet has the right to send representatives to the Conclave aboard the flagship. The number of representatives is based on crew size. Larger clans with bigger ships and more votes form the cores of political blocs. Opposition comes from the Outriders coalition, with delegates from thousands of smaller ships. The Admiralty defers to the Conclave's decisions in most circumstances. However, if all 5 members agree that a Conclave decision jeopardizes the survival of the fleet and cannot get the Conclave to address their concerns, they have the right to summarily overturn the legislative decision. After the Admiralty uses this extraordinary power, they must resign. If the Admiralty does not step down after using their veto, the rest of the military is obliged to arrest them. Each ship captain has authority over his vessel, but is advised by an elected civilian council, just as the Admiralty is advised by the Conclave. This relationship may range from cooperation to polite tolerance to outright hostility, but any captain who overrules his council without good reason is relieved of command by the Admiralty. Many Quarian ships are owned by clans who pool their resources to purchase used vessels from private sellers. Large ships are prestigious for big, rich clans, but a small ship means status for a small clan with enough personal wealth to afford a private vessel. Clan vessel captains are not subject to dismissal by the Admiralty. Abusive captains are a family problem if they do not disrupt the operations of the fleet. Being youthful is more important than being young regardless. Exactly. See, I'm young at heart. And young in life, too. 30's not that old. Come on. If you're elderly, what am I? I'm 27. Still young as well. If your body hurts you less than mine, you aren't elderly. I don't make the rules. Is body ache the main thing? Because if body ache is the main thing, then I'm definitely young. Because my body only kind of aches. It only kind of aches most of the time. I don't usually have major aches or pains. We are working out tomorrow, so we get that bike cleaned off. Absolutely, let's do it. We're making it happen. I will ride my bike tomorrow for at least 10 minutes if you guys do as well. How about that? Just 10 minutes of the day. It's not a lot. Just 10 minutes. A nice, reasonable pace. You don't have to go maximum speed, but definitely don't just be inching along. We'll make a little pact here. We'll all do it. Damn, I'm old because your body aches. Yeah, see, we don't make the rules. You're old. I am youngish. I'm youngish. But I'm sorry to hear that. I hope all y'all's aches and pains fade, or at least are able to be controlled and contained easily enough. I know a lot of people who struggle with that, and my heart aches for y'all. Thought about trying to get more active once the new year arrives, but for December, I just let myself eat. You can eat and ride. You see, a lot of people wait for the new year as an excuse to make a change, but really, the best time to make a change is now. The new year is a convenient time to say I'm going to change at this point for this reason. But the best time to change is now. I mean, the best time to change was probably yesterday, but the best time beyond that is now. So just make little changes here and there, whenever the idea comes to you. Don't wait until some sort of moment to trigger the idea of I'm going to make this change now. Just let it happen at a natural pace when you think of it. You can build up from there. Getting a bit of exercise, by the way, just not on the bike specifically and not an active workout. Indeed. Walking helps a lot. Walking can do a lot. I get a lot of my exercise from walking around work, where I walk around a lot and I have to run up and down stairs sometimes. I mean, I don't have to run. I decide to run very quickly. Talking about all the cookies and ham I'm eating this month. I mean, that's good too, yeah. We do like some good, tasty foods for sure. I can't wait for some Christmas cookies. Oh, I love them. Do your little walkies, pup. Quarian's Migrant Fleet. The Migrant Fleet is the largest concentration of starfaring vessels in the galaxy, sprawling across millions of kilometers. It can take days for the entire fleet to pass through a mass relay. When the Quarians fled their homeworld, the fleet was a motley aggregation of freighters, shuttles, industrial vessels, and the odd warship. After 3 centuries, all have been modified to support larger crews as comfortably as possible. As the Quarians achieved stability, they began weeding out the ships least suitable for long-term habitation, selling them and pooling the money to buy larger and more space-worthy hulls. This process is ongoing as vessels wear out and break down. While some ships enjoy dedicated cabins with full privacy and sanitary facilities, many more are former freighters, whose cargo bays and containers are pressurized and divided into family spaces using simple metal cubicle bulkheads. The Quarians enliven these austere spaces with colorful quilts and tapestries, which also help muffle sound. The day-to-day operations of the fleet, traffic control, station keeping, supply distribution, and so on, are under military jurisdiction. Though ship captains have the authority to deviate from their assigned positions and may leave the fleet at any time, they are assumed to do so at their own risk. As the migrant fleet moves around the galaxy, many ships split off to pursue individual goals, returning days or years later. I love the Quarians. There's just something about them that I absolutely adore. I'd rather start working out more once I'm not actively canceling it out, you know? I mean, I kind of get what you mean, but that would also, in some ways, make now the best time to start because you are eating a bunch of snacks. So then it would kind of balance itself out, so you're still holding steady, and then you can make progress later on. I mean, I'm not going to push you to try to do something that you don't want to do right now, but, like, it does make sense still to be like, you know what? Now is the time that I'm going to do this. Because I'm eating cookies. Greatly appreciate you, both of you giving me motivation, though. Hey, no worries. Do what you can at your own pace. I believe in you, and you can believe in me. We'll believe in each other. As we read one last codex entry before
Citadel space
and leaving.
is an unofficial term referring to any region of space controlled by a species that acknowledges the authority of the Citadel Council. At first glance, it appears this territory encompasses most of the galaxy. In reality, however, less than 1% of the stars have been explored.
That's so
Even
tiny.
Mass Effect FTL drive is slow relative
Mass
to the volume
Effect.
of the galaxy. Empty space and systems without suitable drive discharge sites are barriers to exploration.
They said discharge.
Only the mass relays allow ships to jump hundreds of light years in an instant, the key to expanding across an otherwise impassable galaxy. Whenever a new relay is activated, the destination system is rapidly developed. From that hub, FTL drive is used to expand to nearby star clusters. The result is a number of densely developed clusters, thinly spread across the vast expanse of space, connected by the mass relay network.
It's a lot of space, but it's really not that much comparatively. Only the mass relays. Light, I burned 493, forgot to add the step counter calories in. Nice! Congratulations, Savage. That's a great amount today. Excellent work. And with that being said, we are going to burn calories and burn off into the mass relay as we head for space next time on Mass Effect, the QuvarTV show. Today, we're ending stream because it's getting a little late. And I need to still get ready for bed to go to sleep tomorrow because I have work again. And I'm hoping tomorrow is a relatively chill day compared to many of the days we've had to deal with. We'll see how it goes, though. Let's see. We're going to send a raid out. Let's go... Yeah, we'll send a raid over to Wispin again. Wispin's streaming some Game Awards stuff and working on some stuff themselves. So they're still raising charity money for Boston Children's Hospital, along with Camp Wispin happening. So we can send a little love over to Wispin for a little while. There's no obligation to join the raid, of course, though if you do, you'll get some extra bees along the way. Thank you for getting a comfy pup. I think there was one time I got to 500 calories burned, but it took forever. I decided to challenge myself for one night. It can take a while sometimes. It definitely can take a while. That's what the hard work is for. Gotta sweat it out. They call it hydration, not hydration. Drink. I have successfully drank all of my water for the day. We've done it. What a day it's been. A lot of Mass Effect, finished clearing out the Citadel, finished talking to everybody on the ship, so we're ready to blast off into space soon. We talked a lot about Gaia Online and all of our little smile stories, more and beyond. Role-playing in Gaia Online, stealing money from my parents, you know, all the good things. I hope you all had a wonderful time. Thank you so much to everybody for stopping by to say hi, if even just for a moment, or sticking around for a while. I hope I can provide you with some kind of a smile, as you've done for me. Thank you to the lurkers. You are my lifeblood. You give me strength when no one else can. And of course, as always, I'll be back on Saturday. Again, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, so on and so forth, for one more bigger stream of Mass Effect, where we actually blast off into space and probably spend a decent amount of the time doing some side quests, though we may take some time during that to blast off to go gather our last party member, Liara, so we can fill out the entire crew, and then we'll see where we go from there. And then for the following week, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what I end up streaming. I'm not entirely sure, because that's going to be a night shift week, so I probably won't stream during the week. You know how it is. We'll get a Saturday and Sunday in there some way, somehow. Probably more Mass Effect, maybe something else. It's going to be getting into the spooky, or not into the spooky season, into the spooky holiday season. So maybe next weekend, not this coming weekend, but next weekend, we'll do Mass Effect one day, and maybe the next day we'll do the Home Safety Hotline, which is one that I've been meaning to do and wanted to kind of wait until the holiday season. That could be kind of neat. I'm gonna lurk right this moment to give you a tiny boost of lifeblood. Thank you. Oh, I needed that. I needed that little bump. Oh, feels good. Feels good. Ah! Thank you for staring, puppy. Are you excited to see the Home Safety Hotline? I know you mentioned that before as well. But alright, that's what we got planned. Saturday, we'll be playing some more Mass Effect. Next week, we probably won't be doing anything, but there will be a number of videos uploaded to the QuvarTV if you want to check it out on YouTube. And then Saturday, Sunday will probably be Mass Effect and Home Safety Hotline. I'm not sure which will be which. I'll figure it out in the moment. I'm thinking Saturday, Mass Effect, Sunday, Home Safety Hotline, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, boy! Let's go! Interested in Home Safety thingy too, but I don't know if I'll stay long. We'll find out. I'll make it a Sunday one, I think, because I think it should be short enough that I can get it done on Sunday. I don't know if I'll be able to get the main game and the DLC done on Sunday, but I can always just do it again on Tuesday or something. Wait, Tuesday is... That week, Tuesday, will be Christmas Eve. I probably will not be streaming on Christmas Eve because I have family events. So Tuesday that week's probably going to be a wash, actually. And I think Thursday, which would be December 26th, I'm thinking I'm going to do a little, like, holiday celebration where we'll do some Christmas karaoke and maybe read some spooky stories afterward, because I think it's always funny to do spooky story reading for the holidays when the holidays in question are winter holidays. So we'll probably do that on the 26th, and we'll see. We'll see how it all shapes up and shapes out. We'll figure it out. Christmas doesn't end until the fireworks go off. Pow, 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 pow. That's right. Christmas is over. I've killed Christmas! It was me! I did it! No Christmas for you! No Christmas for you! No Christmas for you! No Christmas for you! I'm taking it all for myself! And never forget! I love you. And I'm proud of you. Thanks. Me too. Bye!
Berlin Boy 7323232.
Somebody's getting fucked. 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 Somebody's getting fucked.